Alrighty. Um,
You have to make a separate little bubble for me because I'm not with the party.
How dare you?
you know what? Sure. Um,
Yeah.
You're breaking this family
I love
apart.
I love to break the family apart. Love to be homebreaker.
First it was
I don't know why that was
Felix.
like a weird German accent. I don't know what was going on there.
First it was Felix. Now it's Elodie.
Oh,
Uh,
look how cute I am. I'm gonna die. I'm not that
Oh,
far
oh,
away
you
yet.
weren't.
Am I?
Oh, no, you said you were gone already. So.
Deserter, you little shitbag. My name is not deserter. I'm on a rescue mission.
Well, the rescue mission would usually go better.
Can you name
What
me
you gotta do?
Elodie? Not a
no.
deserter.
It's like when you get in there, though. If it's like if there's a situation,
Oh, the game's paused. That's what's happening. That was a weird
although
sound.
granted, you could squish down. You could probably get into a lot of
Um,
places by yourself. So there's that.
You are gooey.
Yeah, like I mean, if there's gotta be one person to infiltrate and find something, that it'd be Elodie.
Yeah, except for
yep.
the fact that she also
I
likes to alert everything to her presence and touch everything she possibly can.
No, don't make me dead.
hey, I didn't have
Don't
control
make
over that.
me
I swear to God.
preemptively dead.
You mean preemptively?
Oh, I feel like I got like this far. Like I'm over here. And I'm
and
not
then
dead.
and then you died. Okay.
That's as far as she got.
One block.
Yep.
One block.
She went down the street and then something tackled her and boom, she's gone.
Yeah.
she
I
was
am
she
a
was using the old rat person technique of look around the corner and see if something kills you. Scout.
Yes, send the scout in.
All right. So that part we still remember. What else happened last week?
Um, so we were heading back um from Emberwood Village. I don't know why I blanked that. We were in Emberwood Village, made some sales there. Elodie, did you talk to Al? Oh, you played a game with Aldor for a delightful item, which I personally and the Barlin personally thinks is probably the best purchase you've ever made.
Oh yeah,
Of
for sure.
the magic ring, and we could have had a chicken egg pooping Patoli, but that was just a test run. The real run was a massive conga line in the village.
It was beautiful. If that's the last thing I do in front of everybody, I'll be proud.
So certainly something you can be remembered by. Yeah.
There were two people who weren't there. I'm blanking on who they were though. Does anybody remember who wasn't in the conga line?
One of them was the co-owner of the Gilded Lily, the
Right.
female owner. Um,
The other one was
Mel wasn't in it.
Mel.
Mel
and
wasn't
Mel
in
was the
there.
other.
Yeah. Mel, I think it's justifiable he's off doing something. But then the Gilded Lily, I think her husband was kind of upset about it, or he was concerned.
He was concerned because
Um,
she's looking for a couple.
Yep.
yeah. We did make a good sale of some delirium, so that was pretty much to get some income because we haven't had actual gold, like just gotten gold in. I don't even remember the last time I actually got gold. It probably
Mhm.
was the fighting pits. Like last time I got gold. Uh,
What a payday that
but
was.
And
yeah,
speaking of paydays, you also got wind of something else from the Amethyst Academy.
yes.
Magical
Um,
nuke.
the
Magical.
nuke, which we could, there's been some ideas tossed around how we could possibly use that. Their intended purpose is to wipe out all the cultists around the meteor. That's their intended purpose. But there was some ideas about some other purposes for it. I think that's kind of a lower tier item for now. For now, because war crimes are always an option, but we'll come back to it.
It's funny how that was already established like in the second session, and like we're still at that level.
I'm war crimes.
War crimes are still an option. Here we are, pushing 30 sessions in, and still an option. I think we were going to go speak with the Lord Commander at the barracks or the garrison, and fill him in on some of the stuff, and kind of strategize about um, getting into the cathedral. I think that's what we were talking to him about, see what their plans are. But along the way, with some either it was a failed roll or a successful roll on survival. We don't know which, but it sure gave us something. We ran to all the refugees from the
The
hideout.
refugees, I like that.
Dude, for God's sakes.
My God.
That is now canon. I like that.
That is now canon.
That is definitely canon. Yeah, the we'll say refugees to the Lord Commander. You guys will, and he'll be like, "Yeah, the refugees. I know them."
Yeah,
That's a
when
common term.
the refugees from the lair that the Hooded Lanterns cleared out. They were all fleeing that. Um, we offered them some guidance and help to get through. Well, I guess they're trying to get into the inside from the outside, and we wanted to have them show us how to get from the outside to the inside. And so they showed us how to get from their outside layer to the inside layer. Big thing, big thing. But we fought a big goopy monster,
Sewers.
big goopy monster in the sewers. Atoli had a experience with contamination, doing something with his ring.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. And we went to the inside layer with the rat prince and all his compatriots, which I think if we hadn't have had if we hadn't had the interaction with them previously, I think we probably would have had to fight them if is my inclination. But Atoli is the prophecy. Um, he is the
Right,
prophecy.
because I totally knew them.
I mean,
And
he had an
made friends
encounter
them
with
before.
just with the seer.
Yeah, because everybody else was hiding, but the Atoli is the one who actually went and talked to him. But once we were
Wow.
there, Elodie, she decided to strike out on her own and
She's
use some
crazy.
roguish techniques and stealth, and squishing through small crevices and sneaking her way all the way over to the other side of the city, which
Because I found out last session as well that my brother
yeah,
is in one of the manor houses by Castle Draken.
She
Yes.
she gon' die.
I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna live. Knock
Good.
on
We shall see.
my desk.
We shall see. I love it.
So, you're splitting up at this point, with Elodie moving to one of these manor houses to supposedly um, rescue or at least talk to your brother, and the rest of the party moving to the garrison, I'd imagine.
Yep.
Yes, I think that was the plan until Ellie decided to go talk to the Pale Man at the manor house.
Yeah,
Who
so
is
I totally forgot that I could do this, and I think because I forgot, we have to say that I didn't do it, but I could have established a mind connection for a number of hours with
well,
one of you.
we left when we left. You hadn't left. That's what I was saying. That you like because when we
We
ended
did,
the
yeah.
session, you hadn't left yet.
No,
That's what I was
and
saying.
honestly, I
I
will
had
say,
I
like,
had
this is the
turned to
product
go.
of yeah, this is
Yeah.
the product of, like, how the time works in D&D versus like us outside of the game. The last time that
Mhm.
you've done that is like maybe a couple of days ago, whereas in the real world it's been a couple of sessions. I'd say you would have probably thought of this. Like, it's a thing you can do. You used it a couple of times. I wouldn't be opposed to you setting that up.
I would have established one with Nabarlin and Atoli.
Okay.
Um, and I'll roll the die to see how long it will be. For some reason, I feel like Nespip just doesn't need to be in my mind. I don't need to be in Nespip's mind. He's like, no,
And
no
Fritz
thanks.
doesn't care.
I mean, Fritz is probably invisible
Fritz,
right now,
yeah.
so you
Yeah,
can't
you can't
really
even find
establish
it.
Fritz
it.
Yeah.
is, yeah, I can't even
Just
establish
reaching,
a
He's
connection
probably
with
somewhere
just
here.
the man.
reaching out into the into the air. It's like, where are you, you little shit?
All right, D8.
What would you like to
Oh,
do?
Yep.
we got 8 hours of connection, baby.
Nice.
And I can
If
do
you live
one
that
of them
long.
without
Oh.
expending a die, I think. Right?
Correct.
Why is it not telling me what I can do? Psychic powers. Yes, the psychic whispers. As a magic action. Ooh, is that a new thing? Like magic
No.
action?
They in 2024
No?
they've been redefining like what kind of action it is, but it's still an action.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. The first time you use this power after each long rest, you don't expend the die. Okay, cool. Then we have a psychic connection for 8 hours with nibs and tolls.
Right. To that end, you should probably be aware that first time you establish this connection with a Tully, probably hear some terrifying sounds. That
What?
isn't him.
Why? I've established a connection with you before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So this is new? Or
Yeah. For you, it is.
what kind of sounds? Make the sounds. Make them.
Something otherworldly demonic.
I shiver. And I'm like, oh right, he's a snake boy. Let's go.
Before you leave, Elodie, one thing I'd like to establish is a couple of like you're determined, but you're no idiot. What are your limits? Like, let's say you go over there and the house isn't even there. Do you still pursue? What if you go over there and there's an army there? Do you? Like, what
I
are your
think
limits?
I'm gonna play this one by ear. I think we'll see. If I'm like barely if I get to Old Town and I'm like barely alive, I'm gonna turn back. But if I can make it all the way to one of the manors, I'm gonna check them until I find the person. And I also have a potion with me that will allow for 6 hours of um protection from the haze, from the deep
Mhm.
haze. So I'll try to avoid the pockets if I can, but if it's unavoidable, if like the whole house is covered in it, then I'll take that potion. Um, and I have really good stealth and pretty good survival. My survival is oh, actually, my survival is +2, but my stealth is +9. So, um, and I also have really good perception. Um,
Your passive is even
and
quite high, isn't it?
yes, my passive is 15, which is not. It's not as high as it used to be because new rules and stuff, but I think 15 makes more sense, honestly, than the 20 that it was, which was honestly superhuman.
Yeah,
I also have
20.
some luck
You are
points that I haven't used. I have 3 luck points that I can use on some rolls if I get really bad rolls. So I think I'm okay. I think of all of us, I'm the most poised to make this journey
Yeah.
unscathed.
Famous
Because I also have that
last
ability
words.
to get into like as long as I can see through the hole or whatever, or 5 inches or whatever it is, I can get through. Um, I can squeeze myself through stuff, so I think it'll be okay.
So there's a couple of things that you need to check against, and
Are
I've
we
been
doing my
considering
stuff
like,
first?
hmm?
Are we doing my stuff first?
Yeah, because I want to see like what's going to happen with you.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay,
So
okay, okay.
So I've
That's
been
not
thinking
ominous.
about this all week, and I think I'm actually cracking out something
But
special.
thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, like
No, I don't
this is
want to
something
be
special.
the thing that the dungeon master is thinking about all week.
You're the one that singled yourself out. So, like,
I know.
and just before the end of the session, too, never do that.
Yeah. Plenty of time for devising terrible ways to kill me.
So there is a stealth component, as you aptly said. There will be a bit
Mhm.
of perception to see if there's any haze in between you and where
Mhm.
you want to go. And depending on the outcomes of those, we're going to have to check something else. And then we, of course, have to see what and if you get to the house, like what's going to happen then. So
Right.
instead of rolling a bunch of different die, I'm actually going to use this little boyo.
Ooh.
You're gonna roll it for me?
Well, I'm going to roll my side, and that's what you're going to roll against.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is a full set of dice, and we're going to see what it does.
Oh, that's sick.
I don't
It's
want
still
to be
spinning
the
right away.
first one. Okay.
This is the very first time I'm actually using
What do
this
you
thing.
want me to roll?
So let's start off with a stealth check.
Stealth check. Okay. I add 9 to this because I'm
Yes.
absolutely insane. And if I roll lower, nope, I didn't. 20 dirty. Dirty 20.
All right. Stealth wise,
That 9 is doing a lot of work.
Well, luck
yes,
point.
it does.
Well, luck point you have to decide to use beforehand, if I recall. So
Yes.
if it's so you can't just do it afterwards. So you need to decide beforehand if you want to use your
Does
luck
it
point.
really say decide
Yeah.
before?
Yep.
That's so
Yeah, that changed.
stupid. Okay.
Which is
Well,
a
that's
thing that like you
dumb.
can rely on yourself, like you did right now. On the other ones, you might want to like consider.
I have a number of. Okay. Interesting.
All right, I got
Yeah.
my numbers.
It
I think
Well,
doesn't.
that's
stealth
It
good.
though.
says
But
when you
stealth.
roll, but yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
but it
that's
gives
when you're
advantage on the roll.
actually
It's not a
rolling it.
reroll like DM
Yeah.
Incineration.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on your
All right.
stealth though, like you got +9. You don't even need it.
Yeah, I'm
I got
fine.
my numbers. So we have a stealth roll, which is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Secondly, you can rely on your passive perception. You can elect to do an active perception. That's your choice. What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna do active. I think I can get higher.
Do you want to use a luck point?
Mm, yes, I'm going to. I'm gonna give myself advantage on this.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try this. Fuck me. Double
Double nines.
nines.
That sucks.
I hate
So
life.
you, and to add insult to injury, you get 1 point less than your pass. So
Yeah, it's less than my passive, so fuck this fucking game.
Don't blame the
okay,
game.
so we got a dirty 20. We got
Blame
a
the
14.
DM.
Yeah, you can always blame me.
Okay.
That's
It's
fine.
still not that low. Like a 14 is not terrible.
Finally, because you are on your own, I do still require a survival check. Your stealth is going to bear a lot of the weight here, but survival is still a component. So
Okay.
I'd like
I'm
a
just
survival
gonna
check.
roll the survival. I don't care about the fucking luck point. I need to save them anyway. Please don't be low. Yes! 21. I'm so
Nice.
fucking cool.
I'm so close to a 1 on my part.
Same.
Shut up, Tim! Shut up, Tim! I don't need your one energy over here.
So
We need only positive energy.
you part with the party and you start to move in the direction of Castle Draken.
Mhm.
As you move up towards Queen's Park a little bit, you notice that there is a deep pocket of haze over there, as you have seen before,
Oh,
and you elect to
right.
avoid it. The only way to
Yes.
avoid that is a narrow alleyway that is right from your token directly to your right. You decide to take
Okay.
this alleyway and take your time, and it'll actually bring you to the edge of Old Town.
Bring me over
Um,
here. Spit me
so
out right there.
it'll put you
Yeah.
over there. You haven't
Okay.
seen or heard anything yet. As you come out over here,
Woo.
you see a broken down alchemist shop. You can
Oh,
clearly tell because there's a lot of like spilled potions and whatnot on the ground,
interesting.
like pools of liquids and broken glass everywhere.
A
Do you
15-year-old health potion.
do you decide
Perhaps.
do you decide to quickly investigate this place if it has anything that might help you, or do you elect to just move on?
I'm gonna investigate it real quick.
Here
I'm
we
such a
go.
little I'm such a little dumbass, but
Yep.
I'm gonna do
All right,
it.
give me an investigation
Shut
check.
up, totally. Investigation, something that rogues
Mhm.
are supposed to be good at, but I only have a +1. Okay, 12. Rolling
Okay.
some 11s today.
A couple of things in the shop you don't notice, but there is one thing that catches your eye. Luckily, as far as you can tell, the shop is empty.
Mm.
And while most of the stuff inside the shop is broken and busted and beyond use, you spot a bin.
Oh,
There's a bunch of potions in there.
bargain bin.
The thing is, the potions that are in there are all still filled with the stopper. There's about 5 or 6
shit.
potions in there. All of them
They don't have
lack
labels.
a label.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Any red ones? Any red
Hmm.
ones that I can see, or are the bottles not even
So, that is a good
clear?
question.
I know health potions. I've taken one before. I know they're red.
There is one red potion in there.
Okay.
You are aware there
Any-
are other red potions too, right?
Yeah, I know. It could
Okay.
be fire breathing, but
Yep,
that would
just-
be fucking cool. So, all right. I'm gonna take. How many are there? You said there's like 6.
6 potions in there total. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the red one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take. Are there any blue or green ones?
There's one blue one as well.
I'll take the blue one,
Okay.
and I'll take. Um, is there like a silver?
Uh, closest to silver. It's going to sound weird, but the closest to silver would be brown. I think from everything that's still left.
Yeah, that did sound weird.
I don't want the
It's not
brown
a lot of
one.
options. Like,
What are the other colors? Is there like a purple or something? Or
yes, there is a purple, a brown, and a green one left.
okay, I will take red, green, and blue, and I'll leave the other ones. I'm gonna look
All
up
right.
what all these colors of potions are after the session, and gonna like be kicking myself, but whatever. I don't need too much clinking around in my bag. So I will add plus green mystery potion and blue and red. Okay, cool. I don't think I have a health potion with me, so I only
You
have
might
the
now.
aqua.
You
I
have
only have the
10.
aqua expurgo one.
You have 10 berries.
So I do have 10 berries. Yes, you did give me 10 berries. I'm very thankful for those.
You know the reason why he gave you those?
Because he
You'll
thinks I'm gonna die.
No, so you'll get addicted and come back again.
Oh well, I think they're gonna save my life, so I'm thankful. All right. I leave the other potions and I creep my way out and peek out of the door and see what's on the street if there's anything, because I should be able to see number 14 and see if
Yes.
this dude is in his spot or not.
So, looking down the street both ways, you notice that between you and Castle Draken right now, there is a pocket of deep haze. Like you can, like it's only a very short
Okay.
amount before like it's blocked
Could
by
you
mist.
mark it on the map?
I can draw it.
Yeah.
So
Give me a little cloud. So I can decide what route to take.
logically, it should be something like that.
God. Oh, you fucker.
Ah!
You fucker. You absolute fucker. You're
It
forcing me to
seems
sneak past this. God, fuck you.
you have 2 options. You can either
That's
take the
way bigger
potion.
than I thought it was going to be.
You can either take the potion and go through the haze and hope that there's nothing in there that you can see, because like your view is pretty obscure.
Right.
in
I
the mist.
literally can't see.
No, you can
Okay.
see about like 20 feet. It's not much. Or you can elect to go through Slaughterstone Square. If you're
Can
sneaky,
I
you
see
might
the
be able to pull it
thing
off.
in the
It's
square?
it's a little ways away from where you are right
It's
now.
too far
But
for me to see.
yeah,
Okay.
but if you get a little closer, you would see that it is a square with a well in the middle and a large machine that is sitting right next to it. It's sitting completely motionless. There's no smoke coming
This
out.
is a
There's
David
no light.
versus Goliath moment. Okay.
I'd just like to point out
Do
my
I
note
trust?
in my notes it says, "Oh, I told you so."
This
So what'll
isn't
it be,
for
Elodie?
a Totally. This is for the player. Fuck you. Fuck you. Absolutely. All right. So, do I trust my little sneaky rogue, or do I brave the haze with the potion and risk running into something in the haze that the haze has weird monsters? Yeah, I'm
Above
gonna take
table
the
right
devil
now.
that I
A
know.
question.
Yep.
Is there a chance that you can actually die here?
Yeah.
Isn't there always in D&D?
Okay, cool.
Do you not know this game? Have you not played this game before? My character,
I don't know what kind of answer
Hold
you
on.
expected here.
Let me
And you know
just
what?
get comfortable
It
because
wouldn't
this is
be
gonna
the
be
fucking
hilarious.
first time that my character has died from going off on their own. I am famously stupid about this shit. So
Okay. There we go. I'm
not
comfortable
in this
now.
campaign, but in a different campaign, it was a rogue too. It was a young girl rogue, who went off on her own, touched a thing, got into a hell labyrinth before everybody else, got spit into a different spot than everybody else, and got killed by spider women. So yeah.
Lol,
So
be pleased.
I was measuring, and like
Yield. Yeah.
it's only about a mile away from where we were. Is where she's going.
Yes.
Yeah.
this
So
could
I
all
can
this
communicate with you guys the whole time.
yeah. So this is like feasibly only taking her if she's sneaking around maybe half an hour
Yeah.
tops.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I am going to brave the enemy that I know. It looks like there are some good little alleyways in this little chunk of Old Town. And I'm just going to sneak through that way and skirt around the edge of it. And hopefully the guy won't see me. Though I will have to cross that road eventually. Hopefully I'm close. I'm far enough away. Or I can take the potion at some point and run in if bad things happen. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna sneak through through this little neighborhood over here. I'm not gonna move my guy yet, but yeah.
So there's a lot of rubble in between those alleyways. So if you're going to go through Slaughterstone Square, you're going to go through Slaughterstone Square. That's your choice. Or you can go through the haze.
Okay. I have to sneak down this freaking street.
Is that what you're going to do?
Well, you said there's too much rubble. I have really good acrobatics. I am a really good climber.
Oh, I trusted it. I trusted you.
But DM says you have to pick the
I'm
trainer.
Have to pick.
I'm loving these subtle.
And you always said that there's like thicker haze, like at the rooftop level, so you can't really go above the
Right,
buildings
yeah,
anyway.
you're right, Tim. Well, I think Elodie will scope out her prospects,
At the square?
and then she's scoping out. She's like, well, if I snuck through this area, and then she goes down and looks down the alleys, and they're like full of fucking like rubble up to the roofs. She's like, well, that's not really gonna work. Yeah, she's gonna chug the potion and go into the deep haze.
Okay.
I'm not.
you could, like,
If that giant robot sees me, and if I roll a 1 and I don't use my luck point, like if I roll 2 1s, like I'm dead instantly. Like that thing can kill me in like 2 shots, one
Yeah.
turn.
let me
So it can saw me in half.
just for the heck of it, let me give you the map because this is the area that you can operate in. There are still some alleyways that you can try here, but it's close to. If you still don't want to do this, we'll go back to the map. We'll do it your way, just so you know that you have perspective.
I think I'm gonna take the potion
And the deep haze,
and the deep haze.
as you will.
Keep in mind, you are
Um,
already corrupted.
It's not a potion.
It's an
It's a
injection.
syringe.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to inject myself, right?
Yeah, you gotta inject yourself, hit it right, and
I don't
then
know why I
you know
put it
survive the cramps and wake up in
the-
time.
I put it in my thing as a potion, but it's not a potion.
It is a potion. It's
Alright,
just
so-
administered differently.
I'll take that. I will.
All right. Roll me a medicine check, please, to see if you stab
Have a
yourself
little bit
correctly.
of, have a little bit, like a tiny little bottle of alcohol that I'll just
Oh my
clean
god.
it with.
Please don't fail your medicine check.
I have advantage on medicine, so I can't roll lower than a 12. But or not
But you have
advantage. I have
proficiency.
proficiency, so I can't roll lower than a 12.
You can still
but,
roll 1.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good. 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 Good.
No, that doesn't
Oh,
work like
okay.
that with
Well,
rogues.
it's a
So
12 exactly.
Jesus Christ.
The 12 exactly, because I rolled a 10. Is that enough?
You're trying to stab
Um,
yourself in the heart.
I tried to stab myself in the heart.
You stab yourself in the heart with a needle, and you push down on the syringe, and you
Uh,
feel absolutely shit.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it did work.
It did work. Okay.
Yes.
That's nice of you to say. You could have said you don't know if it works. Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna creep my way. I'm just gonna follow this road, basic. Well, no. I'll try to creep through some alleyways. I think I see one alleyway that I can creep through. In Old Town.
You clearly don't remember what happened last time.
What?
Short while after you
Oh,
start.
right. I take the damage
No,
eventually.
that wasn't.
You're right.
No. Okay, never mind.
That's what happened last time. I took the
You
damage
also
eventually.
started cramping up and convulsing and stuff.
Yeah, but he said I'd feel like shit, but nothing happened.
Yeah, but it didn't happen instantly.
Well, are you going to traverse the haze now?
I'm gonna wait 10 minutes and then I'm gonna go. Just like
Okay.
bandage myself up.
Do you
Wait in
let
the
your
little
party know that's?
apothecary.
Do you let your party know how you're faring right now?
No, because I'm fucking embarrassed. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be fine. Elodie is
Yeah, we're just going
determined
la,
at
la,
this
la,
point, and she's like, oh,
la
fuck
la
this.
la 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 la.
No. She's just like, ah, fuck. All right. Yeah.
Boy,
She's gonna
Molly,
wait for 10 minutes. Do I
Ellie's
do
been
the
real
thing?
quiet.
Does anything happen?
Within those 10 minutes, nothing happens.
Okay. And I'm just gonna keep going. Straight into the haze.
All right.
Sneaking.
So the
Obviously.
second you come into contact with the deep haze, even though the potion should normally protect you, I will still require a Constitution saving. throw,
Right.
please.
Because if I fail, then I get to take the damage later. Okay. You said it's a Constitution?
Yes.
Okay.
Atoli, it's been like half an hour. She hasn't said anything, so either she's doing just fine or something killed her immediately.
Okay. So you rolled a 4 for a grand total of
4.
4.
Shut up, guys. Shut up. This is gonna work. I obviously elect to succeed.
Sure. You feel like every sense that you have is directly like touched by the haze. Your skin starts to like almost feel charged. Your nostrils are assaulted. Your eyes are starting to water, but you're like, no, 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 I need to go and see my brother. And you push through. Nothing happens for you.
No. Oh fuck.
You're in the deep haze. Where do you want to go?
Contamination.
I want to. You see that little thing that goes through the O and the L? That
Yep.
little path that kind of forks or whatever. I want to take that path.
Sure.
Going as stealthily as possible.
Wonderful. As you go
I
through
hate
this
this. I hate
road,
this. I fucking hate this.
you should see my notes on every street.
You fell into my trap.
There is no
you
good way
totally
here.
fucking you fleshed out this area just for me, didn't you?
There's 20 notes on my map. Yes.
But there's
I
only
wanted to
like
make
8 streets.
Yeah.
It depends on how
I
like there's
mean,
an for if you go
2
stealth. If you
encounters
don't go
per
stealth,
street at
like,
least.
but you rolled
All
pretty
right.
high, so you got that going for you. Like
Yeah.
that is there. Going through this alleyway, you seem to go through a small area where there's a couple of buildings and there's some sort of a loading platform in the middle, probably for another market nearby. Um, if you clear this, you believe that beyond the loading platform, you can see an alleyway that connects to the main road over there.
Could you point out which one that is? Is it
You would
this
have to
one
you would have to get
or this?
over there.
Over there. Okay. And I'm
Yes.
starting from right here. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Can I make a little perception check to see what's awaiting me?
Sure.
Is a little bit
Okay,
of death.
that's pretty good. 23.
It's hard to
It
look
almost was a
around you.
5, but it's not.
It's hard to look around you as the deep haze is blocking your sight quite a bit. But
right.
the thing you do see nearby are two buildings that you are currently in between, and in front of you, as I said, you see sort of like a loading platform. There's still some crates hanging on cranes and whatnot. Like this is probably has probably been left behind the moment the meteor hit, and some of it
Is
is
it?
just like it's just a facsimile of what it once was. The only thing that you see in the middle of the platform, which looks kind of weird, there is like a mound, if you will,
No.
of it's hard to
Not the
see what it
mound.
is, but
Not the
it
mound.
seems well, it seems like it's something like grain or something.
Fuck you. All right. Is this platform? I see steps. Is it raised?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So is the mound on the raised platform or is it on the ground?
It's on the raised platform and it's like just about here.
Oh. Oh wow. Okay. And it's not moving. I stand there for another minute. Does it move?
Mounds generally don't move. It quite literally just looks like a mound of grain.
Well, poop on my
Drakkenheim.
face for thinking that this might not be an actual mound, sir.
This
Anyway,
is Drakkenheim. I'll give her that.
This is Drakkenheim. I don't think that's a mound for one hot second. All right, so okay, here's the plan. Dun, dun,
You don't
dun,
have a
dun,
plan, do
dun,
you?
right? It's the like Mission Impossible fucking music. All right, I'm gonna go this way. No, this way. See, there's like a bunch of crates right here. I'm gonna
Yep.
hide behind those. Hide behind those boxes or whatever the fuck that debris is.
Give me a stealth check.
I see. Okay. Please, 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 Lord, Lord, Lord. Yes! 28, baby. No one can see me.
That depends on what you're up against.
You think that mound has perception higher than 28?
I'm just saying there are things that can perceive anything.
No, don't privately roll some dice.
How much did you have? You said
28.
okay. You don't see anything reacting.
Okay.
Called it.
The mound did not move as I moved.
What was
It
the
didn't. It
what was
didn't
amazing?
twitch.
What'd you roll?
I'm a little
28?
bit closer to
Why'd you
it.
ask?
Yeah.
Roll it.
That was a silly thing for me to ask. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm a little bit closer to it. Can I see any other details?
Do you take a second to like really scope this thing out?
Yes. Yes.
Give me an investigation check with
I'm
advantage.
terrified. Investigation
is-
with advantage.
Is your perception or your investigation better?
My perception's better.
Give me perception with advantage then.
Oh, aren't you
I'm a
kind?
benevolent DM.
Okay.
I was about to say, it sounds like you're gonna need it. Not that he's being kind.
Whale, 22.
It's a mound of grain.
Very,
Yes.
very.
Yes.
Called it.
If you are fucking with me, I will kill you. I'm just kidding. I won't do that. Internet, I won't do that.
I'm simply
But I
following the rules
will
of D&D, and
send
according to
you
what's just happened, I gave you the truth.
a strongly worded letter.
To your wife.
I will make my complaint.
Hang on now. In
Whoa.
that case,
Okay,
Whoa.
I know. Okay, so Elodie, feeling kind of ridiculous, sneaks around this little thing, sees the horse skeleton, and is like, "Ah!" and then sneaks behind this this
broken cart.
carriage.
Yep.
Yeah, the broken cart. Just gonna sneak over here.
Okay.
That's when the
Cart.
skeleton wakes up.
Actually, right here. Yeah. The skeleton wakes up and is like, "Nee, you're gonna die."
What?
shut up! Shut up!
Takes 2 more bones and starts playing the xylophone. Spooky sounds.
If anyone in your chat clips that, I swear to God.
Dude, if no one does, I'm gonna clip that.
No!
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Okay, so I'm hiding
you're-
behind the cart, taking another second. I'm not as focused on the grain bag now. I think I can really see if anything is under this platform, because I'm kind of too close to see what's on top of it now. But I think I can really see what's under it. So if there's anything suspicious under there,
Other than rubble, there's
I
nothing
want-
there.
Okay. Okay. I am going to sneak over here, try to blend in with the boxes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna sneak around these boxes and sneak around this corner. Oh no! Please, please.
There it is.
So as you sneak around this corner, you suddenly feel
Please.
something around your waist.
What?
If it isn't the consequences of your own actions.
And as you
Around
look
my
down,
waist?
you see that a large tendril has wrapped
it's a fucking
itself
tendril.
around your waist.
Oh,
Can I have
fuck
an initiative
you.
roll from you?
Fuck you, making me do a fight by myself. It wasn't a mound. It wasn't a fucking mound. I
While
knew
it
I
remains
fucking
motionless,
knew
it is indistinguishable from an ordinary item like a stalactite or a mound of produce.
Fuck that. Fucking
See,
mound of produce. I thought that was a
I
bushel of
read-
apples.
I
Fuck
read a quote earlier, and this like really falls
Alright.
into the same purview. The dildo of consequences rarely comes unlubed.
No, don't talk about lube dildos. I can't do that right now. Its tendril is that long?
It has a 50 feet range on that.
Jesus Christ!
Yep. So at least you can go first. Elodie.
Yeah. All right.
These things, by the way, are
Okay.
almost exclusively found in the Underdark, but Drakkenheim, so I can use them. And these things are
The
fucking scary.
Drakkenheim. So hoo. I bet it has more than 50 hit points. All right. So I'm going to don't do that chuckle at me, sir. Don't do that chuckle at me. I'm going to take out an actual dagger for once, because I don't think psychic blades can cut through flesh. So I will take out my actual dagger, and
Yes.
I will try to do some damage and cut this tendril, because Elodie doesn't know that it has a range of 50 feet. All right. Okay, so let's see. I
Was
don't
not-
get sneak attack.
No, you
Like
don't.
this.
No, you really don't.
15.
That doesn't hit. It seems that the skin itself is hard to penetrate.
It was nice playing with you.
I'm gonna
Run! Get the fuck out of there.
I can't run. It got me.
Oh, that's
Yep.
right. Damn.
You can't run,
Okay,
and you can't hide.
I'm going to take my bonus action to ask for help. Your girl is not too proud to ask for help. I'll just be like, I totally into Marlin. Bad things are happening.
When you try to contact the Tolly, you'll only hear the same staticky demonic sounds.
What? Are
When
you
you try to
blocking me
contact-
out, sir?
When you try to contact Nabarlin, you will hear nothing because he is cleared his mind.
This is the elevator song.
Fuck you guys.
Keep in
All
mind.
right,
I'm
well-
not no above
No,
above
we
the
have a range limit.
above
he-
table
he-
above table though. I'm not blocking you out.
Okay.
But keep in mind when you
interesting.
contact us, we're traveling to the garrison.
Yeah,
and
I
you're
know.
traveling the
You're
other way, so we
yeah,
are
yeah. You're
probably
farther
half-
away for sure. I just want
Well-
someone to know that to come get my body or something, you know.
Okay, yeah, 'cause we're like half an hour at a minimum, half an hour
Gonna
away at
eat
a
me.
minimum.
Okay.
We're over a kilometer away.
Okay, so what is it gonna do? Can I impose? Does it even need to make an attack roll? Because it already freaking got me.
It doesn't need to make an attack roll for roping you, but it's like it still has things to do on its turn. If this was your turn,
It's probably gonna pull you in and eat you.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, is it a saving throw for me or is it a roll for the roper?
for what?
I'm wondering whether or not to impose disadvantage on it.
On what exactly?
I don't know, just whatever it's gonna do. If it has to roll, I want it to not
It's
succeed.
it has grappled you. It's gonna pull you in.
So it does have a roll.
Now it's gonna pull you in, and then it's going to attack you. Like when it attacks you, that's a normal attack roll.
Okay, when it attacks me, I'm gonna impose disadvantage on that attack.
All right. Was there anything else on your turn?
Can I even do anything else? I don't know. I don't.
I believe you
Here-
can do a second attack.
But here's a
Oh, I
question.
guess I have a second attack, don't I? Yeah, I'll try another attack. Why not? It's only gonna do 7 damage or less. Oh, look at that! It hits. Fuck.
With a 24, it barely hits. Yes.
Really?
You can roll your damage.
Really? Okay. Um. Okay. Oh, my stomach just dropped. Okay. All right. So.
Nabarlin
Once
would
per
share
turn.
share Elodie's plight with the rest of the party. I don't know where we'd be at this point, but we are moving in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I'd say so. So
Took her
Okay.
long enough to get into
So.
trouble.
What'd you say?
I am.
Took her long enough to get into trouble.
Fuck you. Okay. Um. If I
So,
hit. If I
you
hit
can-
with my thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then the next attack will have advantage, which will have sneak attack. But I didn't hit for the first one, so I have to turn my sneak attack off. Give me just a
Mhm.
second. It's already off. Okay, I said it was a real dagger, so at least it's the max damage. 7.
7 points of damage. You cut like a nice point
Gash into it.
this. Yeah, but it's still pulling you in.
Little pierce. Still gonna pull me in. Fuck. Okay.
The
Okay,
roper is going to pull you in for 25 feet. That's as far as it can do. You're almost there.
It's gonna pull me up. Do I like hit my head when I?
Oh yeah, it's like against two wood as you go up. Your turn again. You're 5 feet away from this thing.
Oh, that's all I can do. Okay.
Well, its
Okay.
mouth opens towards you, and it's nasty.
Yeah. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Okay. I am going to try to
Like
cut
just
it
for the
off.
heck of it. There you go.
No.
Oh dear
No.
God, no.
Is it in chat?
No, it's
No, I just put it on
it's
screen.
in game.
It's in game. Where?
You don't
On
see
the
it?
See it.
screen.
I don't. No, I don't see it. I mean, oh, now I see it. Oh no. No. Okay. I'm going to try to attack it, and this one should have advantage.
Hmm.
Or is it on my turn?
It is your turn right now.
No, but like, does it have to be the second attack on my turn to get advantage?
Or
Let me
Vex?
read along
No.
with you.
For
It's just the
Vex?
next
No.
attack that you do.
Could you break
Before
free?
the end of your next turn. Okay, good.
Could you
All right.
could you break free and then
Does it have to be
yeah,
the same
and
weapon?
then dash out of there?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
You have
I don't
advantage
think
on
it-
your next attack roll against this creature.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do the psychic blade because fuck this guy. I want to do the most damage. Okay. So I have advantage. Press the button and hope. Fuck yeah! 19 out of 20. All right.
You got a crit.
All
That
right,
hits.
honey.
But you're using
Um,
your psychic blade, you said.
Yes, I am using my psychic blade because I want to be able to do more damage. And maybe it'll like let me go if it just gets a headache. All
So
right,
you are attacking the tendril, right? That's around you, or are you attacking the creature? Because the creature's still 5 foot away from you.
And you only have
I'm gonna
advantage
attack
on the tendril.
creature. Oh, I only have advantage on the tendril? Okay, then
'Cause
I'll
that's
attack
the one
the
you
same
yeah.
creature.
Okay. It's the same creature though. No? Okay, whatever. Okay, so I'll try that, and then I don't want crit damage because we do crunchy stuff. Whoa. Look at all those. All right.
You slice it
So-
clean off, and you're free.
Fuck yes. Wait, really? I did psychic damage. How does that slice it clean off?
Apparently, apparently it works. It's not immune to it. So
Okay, so the sneak attack would have been 4d6, right?
Yep.
So that's 24 plus another 6. So 30. So that's 51 points of damage.
yeah, you basically you make mincemeat out of it. As it drops to the ground, it turns into dust.
I will bonus action disengage and
You don't have to disengage. You're not engaged
Really?
right now because the tendril's gone.
if I run, it's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
No, you're 5 feet away from this thing.
But you just told me it has a 50-foot reach,
And
I know it
use
has
a
a
tendril.
reach because it
He
did
can
it
use
right
a
over here.
Yeah, he has a 50-foot reach with his tendrils. That doesn't mean that he has an attack of opportunity against you because you're not against his body.
Really? So his
Yeah.
range, even though he has that reach, that doesn't count for like his zone of whatever.
No, so what this means is if you stay within 50 feet, I'm just going to grab you again.
It's a
With a new
grapple.
tendril.
50. He has a 50 feet grapple. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I am going to not bonus action disengage. I will run down the steps. So 5, how many is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, jump the side. 25, 30. I'm going to hide, bonus action hide in
Ooh,
this
that's
under
interesting.
here, and I'm going to try to not be perceived so that he goes back to bed or whatever the fuck. Yes, I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Hmm.
Would that be a stealth check?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Okay. If I get a 1, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill someone. Nope, but I got a 2. No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. It looks like a 2 on. Oh no, because it has to be a 19 because of my reliable talent. I have to roll.
Yes.
I can't roll less than a 19. Fuck, that's cool. All right, so 19 stealth.
The
And it does not
roper,
perceive me.
it cannot perceive you.
Heck yeah, buddy.
So
Is it
the
gonna
roper on
move?
its turn, yeah, it only has 10 feet of movement, but it will use that.
Aw,
Give me one more
not
stealth check.
gonna see me. I can't roll higher than or lower than a 19, but I could roll higher. Let's see. Oh, much better, much better. 25.
You're fine. Your turn again. What do you do?
Okay.
Dash,
To
dash
move
the fuck
stealthily
out.
is half my movement, right?
Sorry.
To move stealthily costs half my movement, or is that not a thing?
Yeah. I mean, yes, but you can also actually just dash. I think that would clear you out of the 50 feet.
Yes, I will dash. I will dash the fuck out. I will go this way. I'll go as far as I can.
All right.
And
You go right
I
ahead.
will dash
You're
out. Let me
you can
control her.
go for 16
5,
total.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I will actually have turned a little bit sooner and I'll be breathing against the wall. Like, oh fuck.
Challenger
Okay.
has joined the battle.
Oh no.
All right.
If there's another fucking roper, I swear to God.
A
The
challenger.
As a
roper
mate.
will the roper will have seen you run, and it will try to follow you, but like it only has 10 feet, so that's not going to cut it for him. And I think you're still way too far. Like it doesn't even have line of sight. You're around the corner.
Yeah, okay. Cool. In that case, I will run the fuck out. Use my bonus action dash. Oh, I could have used action dash
A
and
challenger
bonus action
appears.
dash. So I could have done a whole what?
Isabel, look.
A challenger appears.
I know, I see, but why?
As you run around
Oh,
the corner,
why?
you notice that
Doesn't
a burning
smile.
piece of haze has just floated around the corner.
Oh,
Are you going to brave it and
Isabel,
run through it?
you.
no, Isabel, you could dash and bonus action disengage.
You're right. I think I will do that. I'm gonna dash. I know this thing is fucking fast because it's basically air, but I am going to um use all my movement to go up to it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Disengage. And then just basically shoulder check the haze and then run forward. Fritz, Tim, I don't need this smoke from you right now, sir. Don't look
Well, you
all
don't know anything
proud.
about it.
All right, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Before you move any further, you
Hmm.
move right through him.
Oh god.
He's made of fire.
Does that make a
Like-
difference?
Yeah, he's made of
Oh.
fire.
Oh, okay.
And I need to do this twice.
What?
That's not possible.
That can't be 16 twice?
Oh, wait, yeah.
772.
Well, that's one.
I didn't know. Okay, if I
Yep.
would have known it was
Oh.
gonna burn me, then I don't think I would have run into fire. I thought it was
I mean,
like a
you didn't run through it.
body. No, can I take that back? I wouldn't have run through fire. It wasn't
you shoulder-
immediately
you-
clear.
You
by
said
the
you shoulder
fucking-
Said you
checked him.
shoulder checked it. Yeah, you shoulder checked it. You did say use those words shoulder check fire.
Fine, I'll take my 26 points of damage.
Plus the 16.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Less the 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope, I'm out.
I was afraid of that.
I didn't know it was gonna.
I don't
Fuck
see why
this.
it's 3d10, honestly. It's
Why
just
No, I-
is it
1d10.
3d10?
I
That's
don't-
so much.
Yeah, it's a little much. Let me read that.
I think it just rolls each of the d10 that's mentioned in the description once.
I see.
Yeah, it can't be
Yeah.
all of those.
Five.
Maybe 2d10.
5.
So it's the 7 and the 10, so 17 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that is insane. That
Yeah, that makes
fireball
sense.
doesn't even do
Try-
that much damage. Like,
Well,
So,
I
yeah,
mean,
it's 17 total, so you can heal yourself back up to 19, I believe you have.
okay, thank you.
but you are on fire as
I
far
just
as I
healed
can
myself
read.
back up to full. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
you
on
have
fire.
to
Fine.
you're on fire.
Um,
You can
I
extend the rest of your
will.
movement.
Well, I'm gonna That was 10. So
You have 20 more.
yeah, I know. 5, 10, 15, 20 off the map. And then I go, ow! Oh, I didn't think it was gonna be that hot. And then, yeah, all right. Well, come kill me, I guess.
The entropic flame will try one thing. If that fails, you have cleared. It'll try to hurl a flame at you. For that, does
Do I do
a
a?
you might
Oh
be fine.
no.
You might be fine with this one. Does a 14 hit you?
Oh, meets it, beats it, right? Isn't it
Oh, you're
14? Yeah, it's the same as me. Oh no, it's one higher than me. Oh shit.
No, it's 14.
wait.
Yeah, but you're one higher than me. I got 13.
What does
Comes
the
down to the
hero?
roll.
Please,
No, no. What is?
please.
What is?
Wait, I imposed. Can I impose disadvantage? I said I
You
was
need
gonna
to
impose
advance.
disadvantage on the
You
next
need to
thing.
do it first. You need to announce
Oh,
it before
fuck
you.
you.
It comes down to the roll.
I said on the next one, but I guess it was the roper.
It was about a
not-
roper.
It's gonna hurt, but you're
not
gonna
this
live.
one.
That is in total 10 points of fire damage
Okay, live.
on a 46, by the way. So you're lucky.
Good God.
Wait, how much HP do you have
Why is
left?
this guy so powerful?
And don't forget, you're
11.
still on fire.
You're still on fire as well. You will take another
Well,
5 damage.
it's not my turn yet. I can put myself out on my turn.
Yeah, but you'll still take 5 damage though.
Is it 5? Is
It's
it
5.
1d10.
You will take 5. Huh?
1d10 damage
Is it
when the start of
1d10
your
or
turn.
is it 5? Well, it can't kill me because
Until
I have
someone takes
11.
an action to douse the fire, the creature takes 5 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of its turns.
It's 5
5
or 1d10.
1d10?
Oh, okay.
5 or 1d10. That's this the DM's choice.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's a DM discretion thing. Let's just go with
Okay.
the 5.
Okay. I'll take 5 damage, spend an action, putting myself out.
And then fucking running?
And then I'm running. Yes. And then I'm action dashing and action and movement. So I go 60 feet.
No, it's your action is to put the fire out, and then
Bonus action too.
bonus action.
Bonus action dash
Yeah, and then you're
and my
moving.
movement. So
Yeah.
With that,
That's
you're gonna clear
60
this.
feet.
You're gonna be fine.
Do like Nabarlan, run and eat berries at the same time.
oh yeah, my berries! I'm gonna eat all my berries, guys.
That's why I gave them to you
I'm gonna
for this
eat,
very reason.
I'm gonna eat 7 berries. And heal
Alright.
myself 7 hit points.
Y'all poo-pooed the berries, but they come in
Immediately.
clutch right now.
Yeah, they come in clutch. Okay, so I will put that I have 3 berries left because I don't want to have this happen again and then be without berries. Okay, you. All right, so I need to get out of the deep haze before I rest. I can't short rest in the deep haze. That seems dumb.
It's not impossible, but yeah, it's a choice.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get like to this corner, like and some bushes or something, and like under a tree, and just like
There's like
right
just
over
no
here.
vegetation here anymore.
No vegetation. There's vegetation
deep
on the
haze.
fucking map.
The pale man ate it. Sorry, I
Well,
couldn't
then I'll
help
hide
it.
behind this building. I'll hide behind this gate or whatever.
Sure. With that,
And
you're
I'll
actually at the
take
edge.
my short rest.
That is fine. You'll be outside of the deep haze. As you wait over there, and you look at the mansion in front of you, because it's quite literally on the other side of the street,
Yeah.
you'll see that the garden itself is filled with seemingly monstrosities just walking around.
Oh, fun. Over here.
Are you still going to decide to push through? Like, these monstrosities look big and like all.
Oh,
like,
I'm short
haze
resting.
touched. Sure, but like after that, are you going to push through and still visit?
Oh, the consequences of your
I'm
own
gonna
action.
try to um I'll try to sneak around them, but I am going to try to actually I think I'll go over here so I'm not like I'll go behind this corner like right here. So I'm not completely in view of the monsters. And I will rest for an hour, get back a bunch of hit points. Let me do my rest for a second here and just get back some fucking hit points. I'm gonna spend at least 4. Let's see. Roll these hit die, please. Oh. Oh.
Okay.
That's so stupid. Okay, whatever.
It's so
Well, that's
sad.
1.
It must be
Yeah.
the haze, right?
I'm gonna roll these 3. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. All right, so 15 back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's to full. Okay. With the berries, that's to full. Okay. I have 3 hit die left. Let me write that down. 3 hit die left. Okay. I'm also gonna remove that other thing from my inventory because I used it. Just so I don't forget. Okay. Cool. All right. So I'm all healed up. I'm around the corner. I've been watching for an hour.
Yes.
What has these buddies been doing? What have they been doing? Have they just been walking around? Have they been
Let me show you what it looks like.
okay.
And Isabel, is Elodie relaying what she's seeing to the
I think we
maybe not
might be
at least to New Orleans, not Atola, because he's
Oh,
got
just demonic static
Um
howling, screaming, screeching,
yeah,
clawing at your brain.
I'll just say to Navarlin, never mind, I'm safe. Outside the mansion now there's a bunch of monsters, but it should be okay. Um
It should be
Rich,
okay.
you owe totally 25 gold.
Hmm?
what?
If I
Well,
recall
we
correctly.
haven't
Okay,
seen her yet.
Oh, we haven't seen her yet, so
Oh,
the bet is still
oh,
ongoing.
okay, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha.
all right. I am going to okay, so we see this. We have a bunch of little babies, bunch of monsters. How high is this wall?
Let me check.
About 3 LODs high.
Yeah, if it's like 15 feet or lower, I'm gonna try to climb it, but if it's higher than that, then I don't think that's gonna work.
Let's see what that says.
Sorry for just making you guys sit here this whole time.
Oh, I'm having fun.
Oh, I'm
I'm in.
thrilled.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
this
enjoying.
entertaining? Is this entertaining for you, Tim? Are
Oh,
you
yes.
enjoying yourself?
Very much enjoying this.
watching me get tortured.
Hmm.
This is like watching a speedrun of Breath of the Wild where someone runs in with a stick into Hyrule Castle. It's-
There is
that
no
reference.
there's no mentioning of how high the walls are, but they're like this is an estate manor. So I'd say that the walls would be like anywhere between 6 to 10 foot.
Okay, so is this foliage real?
Which one?
Is it? What do you mean?
This one.
This quickly looking for your. Can you move your mouse? Oh, over there. Yeah, sure. It's like some very low shrubbery. You're outside of the deep haze right now.
Yeah, sure.
Is it shrub? It looks like it goes over it. Does it not go over it?
No, it's like a small tree with some shrubs underneath it.
Okay. Well, never mind then. I will go to the corner
Yes.
and try to climb up the
Let me quickly
wall.
check. Let me quickly check something on the map.
Because there aren't any back here.
That
what
is
you-
true, but I'm gonna have to throw a dice because something else comes into play right now. Okay.
Actually, can I say that I look and I like climb up, or what do you want me to roll a die to see if I can climb up? I have a +9 to acrobatics.
Oh no, I mean, this is climbable. I'll believe you.
Okay.
I'll point out one thing though. As you climb about halfway this wall, or like the way that you can like look over it, you'll
Mhm.
immediately
I'm
spot
looking over
one
it.
thing, and I'll let you decide whether or not you want to do what you're doing right now. You spot that in the backyard there is a bunch of bones, and they're not just there for decoration. Give me a quick nature check to see if you recognize what that kind of shape is.
10.
Yeah, that's a dragon wing.
Okay. What? It's gonna be a skeletal dragon that's gonna rise up and kill me?
Hopefully,
Is that
not.
what's happening?
Either that or something
are
killed
you
the
implying
dragon.
that it's something that's big enough to kill a dragon? Yeah. I'm gonna look up in the air real quick. Is there anything up there?
That's a very good question. Give
Oh,
me
you
a
see,
perception check.
you see a dead dragon.
Oh.
Wait.
What? Okay.
Skeletal dragon that's
Come
somehow
on.
flying without any sort of
21.
skin tissue to
Not bad, she got it.
I'm honestly rolling really well today.
Unfortunately, you just chose the hard path.
As you look up, you hear the sound of large wings, and a dark patch of shadow covers the ground. Above you, for a brief moment, you thought for sure that you saw a dragonfly over.
A dragonfly?
Not me and dragons again.
Yeah, like
no one's
this
gonna
type of
fucking
dragon.
believe
Oh,
me.
okay.
Ah!
I thought you said a dragonfly. That's what I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's a dragonfly. Cute.
It looked
All right.
it looked like it was chromatic in color. Like do you know like the color of oil on the ground? Like you know that sort of like rainbow effect that
Yeah.
oil does
Yeah,
when there's
yeah.
no slick? That color.
black dragon.
Chromatic are the bad ones, right?
Chromatic, bronze, black, they're all no bueno.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, it's called Dungeons and Dragons.
Speak for yourself. I've only had good experiences with chromatic dragons.
Okay.
Yeah. But everyone around you doesn't.
Elodie immediately freezes. Sends a psychic note to Nabarlin just saying, "Hey, there's a dragon over here, just in case we ever come over here, just be aware there's a dragon." And then
What color is he?
oh, I do have a potion of healing on me.
Well, you think it's a potion of healing.
Oh, Nabarlin says, "What color is it?" I say it's
Mhm.
like, would I say black or
I'd say
oily?
chromatic. Like yeah, like chromatic.
It's
like multiple
chromatic.
colors.
It's evil. It's bad.
Oh, it's a judge
He
a
looks at
dragon.
Blondie and he looks at Blondie and says, "You're a good girl."
You're a good girl. All right.
Now she's seeing dragons.
Jesus.
Have to be.
I'm gonna up my wager. It's
Guys.
now 50 gold.
Deja vu.
Okay.
It's been in
let's
this place.
see. Okay. I'm just reading over all my stuff. Oh, you know what I could have done? Uncanny
Captain
dodge.
Hindsight.
Why do I always forget that I fucking have that?
Hindsight is always
Okay.
2020, right?
Hindsight is always 2020. I always forget that I have that.
Well, you don't
Okay.
have hindsight.
I am going to try to sneak to under this tree because it looks big. This tree.
So you're gonna go over the wall?
Wait, hold up. Where even are you?
Of course,
She's,
I'm gonna go over the wall.
Oh, up
Just all
there.
the way up
Okay.
there.
Yep, got it.
In fact, I am going to move around because now I can see that there are there's this guy over here. So I'm gonna move myself to here. I'm gonna climb back down, scurry over here. Ah, fuck. There we go. And then I'm going to climb the wall again. Climb the wall again. And um and hide hide by this tree. And I'm going to impose disadvantage on a perception check from this dragon. If it is making perception checks, I'm imposing disadvantage on that.
The disadvantage is only on attack rolls.
Yeah. So are you actively attacking it?
How many?
When a creature rolls a d20 for an attack roll against you, you can spend 1 luck point to
No,
impose
that
disadvantage on that
says
roll.
when you roll a d20 for a d20 test, you can spend 1 luck point to give yourself advantage.
Yes.
When a creature
For
rolls,
yourself,
fuck,
it's a
you
test.
can only impose disadvantage for an attack roll. Okay. Then I will give no, it doesn't really matter. Fine, whatever. If it's gonna attack me, I'm imposing disadvantage on that attack roll. If it's just perception, then fine, whatever. That's stupid. I'm going to. Do I need to roll stealth?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're trying to hide underneath this tree, I'd like to see that.
28 again, motherfucker. All right.
All right. You become one with the tree almost.
One with the tree. Hollis?
You took a level in Druid.
Why is Hollis here? All right. Do I get to know? I wait like 2 minutes. Is it still circling?
You don't see it anymore.
I'm gonna dart to this rock. Make myself one with the rock. Just press myself against it.
As you run,
Oh god.
you hear a roar in the sky.
For fuck's sake.
There's a dragon coming for you. Roll for initiative.
Why does this guy have a fucking dragon? That's so stupid.
We've
Who could have
last
expected there
session-
are dragons with in the place with dragon bones?
And we have last session heard multiple times that there are alive or resurrected dragons hiding out in Drakkenheim.
Oh yeah, that's right. We
Did
did.
we?
We did. Yeah, we
I
did.
don't
Yeah.
remember that.
Well, Barry
do
made
not
an
remember
excellent
that at
roll
all.
starting out the gate for the dragon, so there you go.
I can't roll a 1, so I rolled a 6, a 3 though. But I have plus
Yeah.
6, so it's still more than the dragon.
Dragon had a 1. Like, that's just so shit.
Wow, dragon doesn't add anything to initiative. Must be pretty dumb.
And Merlin says, Merlin says, Elodie, put him on the phone. Let me talk to him.
If only I could be like,
Speak to my manager.
my friend Marlon has a dragon. All right, so it's my turn first.
It is your turn first.
All right, if I hear that roar, I am running and banging on this door.
Sure, let's run
5,
towards more things we
10,
can't control or see.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Also, why are you?
Hang on.
Just question. Why are you banging on this door instead of just smashing into it and getting inside?
Because the dragon is coming for me.
Oh, so you want to politely wait outside till somebody opens the door for you instead of just smashing it down.
Well, I can't smash it down. I have no strength. I'm going to bang on the
Just-
door, and
Is it open? Is it
If-
unlocked?
Chicken,
no
if
one
it's
comes,
open.
then I'll use an action, or I'll try to open it.
If you bang
So,
on it, which
is
all
anyone
allows
coming?
a free action, nobody's responding, it seems.
Okay, is the door locked?
It is.
Okay, I will use my action to do a sleight of hand sleeves tools. Tools for
Yeah, 'cause
sleeves.
you got them hidden in your sleeve, right? So
They're
Sure.
my thieves' tools in my sleeves. All
let's see if you
right.
can do that.
Lock picking on the no. Oh, I have a +9, so I can't roll lower than a 19.
With the 19,
Is
you
that
will
enough?
actually pick the lock. Yeah.
Good. I run into the house
You already
and
used 30 feet of movement, right?
oh right. Well, I can bonus action dash.
But you also picked the lock.
Well,
Yeah,
that's action.
that was my action.
That was the action.
I can bonus action dash into the house.
Sure.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. Oh, for fuck's sake! I hate my
Well, that's a
life.
nice person.
Oh, it's
Left-footed.
the leech face.
Yes. So
Is
you
this
run
even
in.
the fucking right house? Oh my god.
I don't know if it is.
You never checked.
Yeah.
Guys, I
Have
am
you seen
gonna
any
die.
street numbers?
I should have checked the one with the walls around it. Obviously, that's the one. Like the big, huge walls.
So do you stay outside or do you run inside?
I don't run inside. I just brace myself against the fucking house. I close the door, but I don't lock it. Keep it unlocked. It's an option. But you know what? No, I am gonna run inside. I'm gonna run inside, and I'm going to put this table between me and the thing. I'm gonna turn it on its side.
That's
or
like
hide
that's too many
behind
actions.
it. I'll hide
That's too many
behind it
actions.
then. I'm not gonna hide, but I'm going to go behind it. Squeeze myself over here in this little corner.
Okay, go right ahead.
Well, you got 30
Yep.
feet of movement. You can keep moving through the house. Just keep on running through.
Oh, I could. There's gonna be another monster. This is like Scooby Doo.
Feel free. Like, do you want to move on? You can.
Yeah, I am. I'll at least try this door. It might be locked.
It is
Try
not.
the door. Okay, open. That was about 15 feet of movement.
Yep.
So I'll go through it.
Okay.
Also, you're leaving his sleep when you're moving through the door.
Yes, it
Oh.
does not attack. It does not give you an attack of opportunity because I'll elect it as surprised as you came through the back door.
Okay. Hi.
Oh, I'm here for the sign up sheet.
I'm like, Marcus, you better fucking not be in here because I'm gonna fucking die. All right.
Heard you guys were hiring. I'm just,
I stand in the doorway and look at it. That's all. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna move past it. What am I gonna do? Get an attack of opportunity? Actually, I'm going to shut the door. I'm gonna come back. Maybe that's too many actions, but I'm definitely at least going to step back into this room. You can say whether you allow me to shut the door or not.
So
That was a
that
lot of
second one,
action.
like moving in and out, that will elect an attack of opportunity.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You know what? No, we'll just stay there then. I'm so stupid. Okay. That's fine. This is the
Wait,
end
it's
of
it's the
me.
guy with two heads, right? Didn't we fight him once?
We did. He's like displaced or something. I can't remember.
Ah, yeah.
Yep.
This is where my low initiative roll is gonna fuck me. Just completely fuck me.
Okay.
I feel very confident in my investment.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so confident anymore.
Oh, you bet for me?
Well,
Well,
yeah.
he bet against me, so
Babe.
I mean, you can think of it whatever way you want.
The first delirium drag attacks you with a 17
Yeah, that hits.
for 7 points of piercing damage.
I will. Is it going to be worse? Is the next one going to be worse?
Well, the dragon is next.
Yeah, I'm going to save that uncanny dodge. Okay. All right. So, yes, you said 7.
Yes.
Okay. The dragon's going to come into the house.
The dragon is going to swoop in.
What? How big is this dragon?
Dragon
It's
sized.
a
Oh.
large. No, it's not. It's large, not huge.
It's not a huge dragon. Okay.
But it will exhale a cloud of charged lightning towards the house in
Right.
a 60-foot line. And it'll
I left the
try
doors
to.
open.
Yeah, so it's going to shoot it into the house. Logically,
At least
that
it'll
will.
hurt those things.
Yep, it will hit the that one.
Oh. So it doesn't even
Um,
hit me.
it can't see you yet.
Okay. Good, 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 good.
As it does that, it does 59 damage to.
Shit.
If I get hit by that thing, I'm done.
It's a dragon.
Dunzo!
I might just like underline the fact that it's a dragon. That one is gone.
I hate this.
That one just evaporates.
Yes.
Well, at least.
The other drag will move past you through the door as it uses its teleport to go there.
Teleport!
This one has a displacement teleport skill and uses his spear for a crit, which is
Gonna uncanny dodge that.
which is only going to half the. It's going to half the damage, right?
Yes.
That is 13. That's 14 damage, so that's going to come down to 7.
Okay.
Then we have the lambent drag, which is the one that's in front of you.
Okay. I've already used my
Um,
reaction, so I can't do that again.
And it uses his glowing insides to basically like brighten up the room. And as it does, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
The one that I'm best at looks to camera. Yeah, that's a strong 5.
You fail. You fail by more than 5.
Yeah.
You gain a level of
Yeah.
contamination.
With
You can
the thing?
You can elect to ignore that.
Yeah, I'm electing to ignore that.
Okay, because the potion is still in effect. You will, however, take 16 points of radiant damage.
Radiant? The
Yeah, he
fuck are these
glows.
guys? Alright, maybe I should have uncanny dodged that one, but
Start drinking
Either
those
way.
potions. Start down the potions. Who knows what happens?
Well, see, that's the thing. As a rogue, she didn't even take all of the potions. She only took one potion.
No, she
no,
took
I
3
took
of them.
3.
Oh, okay. You said you left the
I
rest.
took the red, the blue, and the green. I left the other ones.
Yep, time to start chugging.
Finally,
Yeah,
the
for
one with
sure.
the spikes in his back will turn around towards you and fire off 3 of the spikes that he has on his back. For a 16,
Yeah.
that's low. That's a 6.
6 amount of
Uh,
damage or 6
No, no,
to
no.
hit?
It's shooting 3. So the second one was 6. That's going to miss. And the third one was a
Okay.
19. Meaning,
Yeah, those hit. I only have 8 hit points left. If it's more than that, then I'm out.
It's 9 total.
Bye. Bye bye. Your girl is
Um,
stupid as fuck.
Do you want to roll death saves or?
You could nat 20.
Very.
Yeah, roll them.
You could get up again.
Yeah, and that would just prolong. The first one to hit me would kill me again.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up.
It is your turn. So
We
I'll roll a
remain
death save,
we
why not?
remain defiant.
We remain defiant. We remain stupid as fuck as we started. All right, let's roll this. Nope, that's a failure. And when it strikes me again in melee, that'll be my end.
and they will like I can roll to see because you're on the ground, so they have advantage on you. My highest was a 21, so that's gonna hit.
God, why am I so bad at playing rogues? Ugh! Oh, Elodie, I love you. God damn it. Fucking fuck.
Yeah, imagine staying in the
Before
party.
she dies, I think Nabarling can feel the connection sever. It's like she either fell asleep or she's dead. So
Well, considering the last thing she said was, "Fuck, there's a dragon," and then severed. I don't think she
the
fell
dragon
asleep.
didn't even fucking kill me though.
Well, we
Thank
don't. Like,
God.
Barlin doesn't know that.
Elodie, is there anything you want to say
Oh.
before you? Because you're getting beat up. So is there anything you want to say before you went down?
I'll just say Talatoli, I'm sorry, and then die.
I'll say Atoli. She's sorry you lost 50 gold.
Hmm.
Or someone
She
told
doesn't
her
say
that we bet.
No, nobody told her she bet, but you'll say Ellie didn't make it. She said, Atoli, she's sorry. She didn't make it.
He'll contemplate it for stand there and
Looking at
Nothing produces a hand for the gold.
yeah,
Fritz,
and they
you
like that. That's
absolute
the thing.
bastard.
He's actually
You're
going.
gonna still take the gold?
Yes, he's
You
it totally is gonna fish out the gold as well. What was it? 50?
25.
25? He's going to fish out the gold and hand it over.
That is very sad.
You're up
The
25.
saddest
You're up 25 gold, Fritz.
Pleasure doing business with you.
God. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay, can I leave now? Am I done?
As the connection also severs from there, the shadowy hound is going to manifest and follow it around again.
Oh, I made Shadow appear.
Since when the fuck did we name it Shadow?
Shadow the Hedgehog.
I named it Shadow because you said you didn't want to name it, so I named it. That's what you get for not naming something.
And now the music is all dark and gloomy again.
It's kind of fitting.
Very.
Man, I guess at least we'll get to see what Petra thinks when I die.
I mean,
I'll get to know.
who says she's gonna know?
What is Navarlin just not gonna tell them? Is she not gonna ask? Is no one gonna ask?
Do they need to
Right.
know?
Well,
To be fair, we were probably already inside the camp when you were still running around. You took 1 hour
Yeah,
of rest.
for
We
sure.
were probably in there, did something, went out, and somewhere while we were doing something else, this happened. So
yeah, because we gotta see
Yeah.
if it's the time it
Yeah,
takes
it's
us
been
to
at
get from-
least 2 hours at least at this point.
Yeah, so you died about 2 hours into everything. So it takes us the same amount of time. So let's say 30 minutes to get here. We're gonna hang out here for another half hour, and then go from wherever. So
Okay. Shall we take a quick break?
yeah, let's take a quick break.
yeah.
Might be a good one. Yeah.
A quick sad break.
Yeah.
All right. See you in a minute.
All right. her, I would have been like, oh, maybe she'll wait. But she's so young, she's so dumb, like she's gonna go. She has low wisdom. She's not smart about this shit. She has 8 wisdom. Like,
So here's
this
the
is
good
a
news.
moment where having low wisdom really impacted her life.
Like,
Her body won't rot, so like we could find her body and then
What, in like 20 sessions?
Unless they eat it.
in like 20 sessions if they don't eat it, and then we could resurrect her, or maybe like shove a delirium crystal and make a pet drag or something out of her body.
Dreg?
We'll put a collar
I
on
don't
it and call
God.
it call it
I'm-
LDV2.
I'm spitballing here. I'm spitballing.
I'm down.
Call it
I
Shadow.
don't want to be
Call
a
it
pet.
Shadow.
Fucking kill me.
I believe that already happened.
But yeah, if they don't eat her, we could recover the body and then like as like an in
Oh, I
game
wasn't-
thing, resurrect her. Hmm. Well, we have to rewind back some. As far as we know, that Elodie she is on her way there. She hasn't even met the Roper yet. So, totally.
Huh?
Shall we go off? We wave goodbye to Elodie. She's heading off there.
Totally
That's
didn't
over
wave
there.
off.
Figure speech.
Yeah, no.
Shall we all Nespip? Space where Fritz is probably at. As the brother looks in the direction that Fritz definitely is not.
And not by much either. Like just like a 30-degree angle off. Like
He's
My
like,
eyes are over here.
over here. Yeah.
Shall we go to the barracks? Or garrison, rather.
But we were headed.
Yup.
alrighty. Yes, you can. For this road that you are walking, I only need 1 survival check to clear.
Oh,
Um,
we are on fire today, fellas and lady.
It's still 12.
I know it's not bad, but that's be worse.
as you move towards the barracks, luckily nothing comes in your way.
No, because LD has attracted everything to Castle Dragon anyway.
Yeah, you notice that there's movement in the city all the way.
All
Go.
that correct.
You're welcome, bitches. You're welcome.
As we get here, it's about this time that Ellie's like, "There's a Roper. He's attacking me," and I let everybody know, and then they make their bet. Guess we're going in.
All right. You're noticing that there's movement inside the garrison. People are moving arms back and forth. It's busy, and you have the feeling that there's a few more hooded lanterns around than usual. Like not much, but there's more here.
We'll look around. Is Petra or her brother? Oh yeah, okay.
Ansem isn't here, but Petra is.
Petra.
Hey, good to see you.
Hey. Where's the Lord Commander at?
He's in the tower. Uh, where's where's Elodie?
She has gone. She has gone to find her brother on a ill-advised mission. At this point, Barlow is like, she was in a little bit of trouble, but she made it out just fine. She's on her way. She's doing just fine.
Where's she going? Like, is that inside the city, on her own?
Yeah, hold on
Yeah,
there, Bob. Yeah, I'm getting a new report here. Dragon apparently. Yeah.
That's not for another hour.
That's not for another hour. Yeah, she short rested.
Yeah. She's heading over. She got word that her brother was over in something called the Manor District.
Near the castle.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah. How's it like over there? She
Well, there's a lot of deep haze over there. It's difficult to get there unless you know the route. There's a lot of nasties over there. Like we've seen some really creepy stuff that like you wouldn't believe. Like these things with like large tentacles and whatnot. I don't want to talk about it. And well, the city's defenses are still up. So if she gets anywhere close to the walls of the castle, the dragons might spot her.
Oh, those dragons! Those fucking dragons that everyone that I totally knew about.
I'm sure she's fine. She's an expert at staying hidden and undetected.
Well, I hope so. The city's dragons are they're a marvel of technology, but they're very dangerous.
Oh,
Not
their
real-
You
they're
say
not-
technology.
that as
Technology,
someone
they're
who
not-
has a bet against me.
They're not real.
Against my survival.
No,
They're
that
not
bet
real
doesn't come in
dragons?
for later.
No,
They're
no, it's
mechanical.
already on.
Oh, okay.
They're mechanical.
you-
They're defense mechanisms that the city once had. Well, technically still has. They are bronze dragons, but they are quite definitely built bronze dragons. Yeah.
Oh
They're,
man, Nessa, to hear that.
Can you
they're-
are they turned on somehow or controlled from somewhere? Can you turn them off?
They used to be controlled by a defense mechanism within the castle, from what we understand, but even we didn't know for sure. We were never told. Now we, by all accounts, can only assume that they are being powered by the haze somehow. They behave erratic. They attack anything that moves over there.
Okay.
They've all been modeled after Menazerond, just like a smaller version of that.
Good to know. We'll have to look out for that if we ever go there.
Yeah, be careful though. Like the castle employs at least 8 of them.
Whoa. Okay.
I mean, maybe.
Yes, Elodie went off to face 8 dragons alone.
Sure, that's how you're gonna go down and being
I
remembered.
think that would have changed her plan if she knew how many there were. She's fucking
you didn't-
stupid.
Yeah.
Fritz
Me-
elbows at Holy. You can't be persuaded to raise the stakes, can you?
That's all. He's just gonna shoot a glare in the direction that he's being poked from.
No, Fritz is visible inside the.
Oh,
there's-
okay.
He actually always is.
In that case, he's just gonna stare at you. It's just
Like, no,
say
she's doing-
nothing.
I was like, she's doing just fine.
She's on her own though, right?
Yeah, we couldn't talk her out of it. She was dead set on going. The idea is she's gonna go over there, find her brother, at least find him, and if it's too much for her to handle on her own, be back up with us, and we'll tackle that problem together.
At this point, her Petra's brother is walking outside from the smithy, and she looks at him and she says, "Ansem, I know we got business to do over here, but do you think we can spare a couple of men?
No,
Check on her or something?
no.
What do you
Trump.
know?
She does care.
It's ill-advised. You said so yourself.
Well, it's ill-advised to go that far in, but we got ways to scope it out. At least see that she's safe."
Well, Nabarland is mentally connected with her. He just told you she's fine.
true.
She's resting outside of a large wall. Uh, she's resting outside of a wall in the Manor District. Not I don't know. I've been over there, but that's where she's taking a rest right now after getting out.
And to be fair, if you were to get her out of there, she will probably be back like in a day. So
Yeah.
I appreciate her conviction, whatever she's trying to search over there. Okay, I'll trust you guys.
what's happening with you guys? We saw earlier today, we saw a griffin flying towards the direction of the city.
Mm. I'm not sure if I'm at liberty to share with you yet. You should ask the Lord Commander, but there's things moving.
You're not at liberty. You're not at liberty to share with us. How about we'll just take the queen out and go put her somewhere else then? What we haven't done for you people already.
Let's go talk to the
Sounds
Lord
good.
Commander.
There's no need to get angry, but we have our orders. If you want to know, just ask him.
Which we shall do now.
That guy.
As you move towards the tower, you spot Rolf eating some food in the mess hall.
I give Rolf a little nod. It's like, what's up, dude?
Hi. Good to see you.
The elevator nod. Up.
As you come in, the Lord Commander just like he's by himself in the upper level, and he just exclaims to himself as he is coming up from the staircase to below, "It's absolutely impossible." Hello, welcome.
Gabriel shuts the door. What's impossible?
I should be relieved that the Queen is safe, and I am, but it seems that she's lost a lot, but not her mind. She's all but resuming control of the city guard, and I'm sitting here as a duck without wings. She's the queen, and I respect her position and authority, but I have an army to lead here, damn it.
Wow, someone's feeling emasculated. Poor babe.
What'd you expect? Once you brought her here, what'd you expect?
I'd expect that I would be counsel to her rather than being put aside. She all but assumes control over the military, and while I'm still acting as commanding officer, she has a lot of wishes and a lot of views, but she doesn't understand what has happened in the last 15 years.
Could you maybe give us the big one that maybe she's deviating from you on?
No. Ultimately, she still respects what has happened and the fact that she doesn't know and that I do, but she's putting more and more. She's putting the thumb screws on that we need to move on the castle, but we can't. We don't have the men and women. If we move there now, we lose the Hooded Lanterns. And I die in battle for her, but only for a good cause. Right now, going to the castle is not the good cause. We need to find allies and fast.
That's actually why we're here. Seems like the paladins are. We had a griffin fly in.
Those blasted paladins. How in league are you with them?
Contemplated blowing up the chapel.
But we're not. But we're not going to. Um, we helped them recover some putty of a
Call back.
Saint Brenna, Saint Brenna, buddy.
other than that, we haven't had too many interactions with them beyond the lovely one we had here.
But we do have a magical, well, bomb, basically.
Excuse me.
Well, we don't have it
Nice.
with us, but
The
the Amethyst
Academy.
Academy promised us a device to blow up the Fallen Flame people.
Like what? Just a bomb to blow up people that are near the crater?
Yeah, apparently it draws in the haze
Yeah.
and then, boom.
These people are innocents. Why would we blow them up?
That's what we said.
Mm-hmm.
They said that they were taking parts of the meteorite and they fear that it will blow up and get worse. But I don't see why the meteorite should blow up if it's been laying there for like 20, 15, 20 years. I don't know.
Finally, someone that speaks sense.
And I think you're getting, or you're picking up us talking.
I have an issue, and a very big one. Is that door closed?
Yes.
I have something that you should probably read.
Oh boy.
And the DM is quickly looking if he even has it like in here, because I should. Yes, there it is. He reluctantly opens up a drawer in his desk and he puts a letter on the table. You can't read it just yet, but you notice that there is a yellow wax seal on it. That's one that you haven't seen before.
Before we continue on, the question about
Yes.
where we're at: are there any windows in this base,
No.
this base floor?
No, the only access here would be the door that you just came through and the staircase downstairs to the holding cells where you believe the queen is right now.
If someone is standing right outside, could they hear through these stone walls?
With the door.
That would be hard.
Okay, that's just okay. All right. Anyway, the yellow thing.
He puts a hand on the letter and he looks at all of you and he says, "What I'm about to show you does not leave this room." Is that understood?
Yes.
Atoli's looking
Fair.
visibly upset, but he's like eating the candied salmon from earlier, trying to keep himself calm.
Oh.
He pushes the letter forward. There's not a lot of text on it, but the text itself is very clear. The letter reads the following: Flame be with you. By divine decree, I, Mercy V, divine matriarch of Illyria and the realms, hereby declare the lineage of House von Kessel as illegitimate. The throne of Drakkenheim is vacated.
Oh, fucking fuck that.
So, about that bomb and those paladins now.
The seal, indeed, is the seal of the Silver Order, and you all know this name. I mean, I think even Nabarlan, even you, not being from this land, even you, I think, know this name. So the
Fritz might not, but he has enough context clues.
fair. So Mercy is the current, basically the equivalent of the Pope in this world.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The chapter master, if you so will.
Yeah, the lands of Illyria, which is where the paladins come from, they are a theocracy, and the ruling authority over there is both the king or queen, who's ever sitting on the throne, which is mostly a queen in Illyria. They are also the head of the church. So by divine decree, basically, they are both leading council for Illyria, and they're basically their equivalent of a pope. They're the High Flame Keeper. Yeah, that's Mercy. You all know this name.
Well,
And
Nabarla will say, yeah, Blondie's taking shit's worth more than this. Where's she at getting off on this?
That's my point. She does not have any claim to say what you just did in this letter, but my mind is racing to what this means. First off, the whole reason why they are saying this. One, we haven't heard of any of the Von Kessels except, of course, for Queen, but they don't know yet. But they haven't heard of any of the Von Kessels. They're trying to break the lineage. With no lineage to follow up on the throne would befall to, well, anyone who can make a legitimate claim to that. She could theoretically make a claim based on faith. How strong that claim is, well, that's just honestly a point of dispute. There's no writing on this, there's no law on this. But you can imagine that if this letter reaches other people, and it might, this might be a copy of several, that a lot of people would rally behind the Silver Order to reinstate justice in this world, because that is, of course, what they stand for. I was afraid already when the army was at our gates that this was not to help us. This is an invasion army, just under a guise.
And if they get that chapel, they have a foothold within Drakkenheim. And then
That is my issue.
their claim is as strong as their army.
But at the same time, I have another issue. The gate that we have been looking at over the last couple of weeks, it's sprawling with all manner of creatures, mostly these Garmir, but I'm seeing other reports as well. This gate must be taken, and the paladins feel the same way. And as a matter of fact, they are already gearing up, and they have extended to us a question. We want to help them.
Yeah, we were here when you had your friendly conversation with whatever his name.
They are considering attacking the gate within the day.
That was early.
Did you? What's your first inclination? Do you want to? I know those discussion about aiding them. We have reason to believe that the phylactery is in the cathedral. He kind of looks over. We've also got. We also have word of where some of the other seals are. And he looks at everybody else. Looks over at
Did
the
tell
three
us
of
that they
you.
were?
No, but Mel did. Mel
Oh,
said
right.
that. Yeah. We have on a relatively good authority that the Queen of Thieves has at least 3 of them in her chambers.
Of course she does. Of course she does.
Just
This is my issue. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
question above the table. In Drakkenheim, the royalty is basically not appointed, but what is it called? Like approved by the Pope. That's like in medieval Europe.
So,
Legitimized.
kind of. As long as there is a ruling family, the Pope has no say on that. But if the throne is vacated, they could be one of the authorities to appoint a new family or someone else on there. And you can imagine they can appoint someone who is favorable to them. But that is only if the throne is vacated. If the line itself is there and they have successors, that line prevalates. But the line is now called illegitimate. Ergo, the throne should be clear.
Yeah, so
I love political throne games.
Yeah, this is quite literally who can bullshit the best.
Yep. It's Game of Thrones all over again.
Well, Lord Commander, what's your thoughts on helping them take the gate, knowing that this will possibly give them a foothold after this?
There's a couple of things that we need to consider here. First off, we still have the ace in the hole. We still have the queen. They can say that the line is illegitimate. We can say otherwise. We can say that we have a member of the royal family, so they will still sit on the throne. I think with that, a lot of people will rally behind us. There is, of course, the issue of the fact that she doesn't look like Lenore anymore. But I think if we can get the Amethyst Academy on our side, we can prove that she is. That will rally enough people behind us to have a legitimate stake in the throne. So that is covered for now. As for their forces, it's it's a choice between two. If we do not help them, there is a fair chance that they might not be able to take the gate. If they do, they will not have enough forces between their camp, the gate, and the cathedral to also take the cathedral. They need our or someone else's help. We also need to get that gate back, and we also need to get the cathedral back, if only for the phylactery. I'm thinking the following. The fact that we have gotten this letter is not public knowledge just yet, and I'd like to keep it that way. We are going to help the paladins. we are going to take that gate and we're going to take that cathedral. Once that is done, they will want to keep the cathedral.
And the
That will
gate.
still spread. And the gate, potentially. That is something we can negotiate on. But I'm willing to give that to them. It'll spread their forces thin, and that will give us the opportunity to strike back at them. That bomb you said, it might just work in their camp.
It feeds off the haze, so if there's not haze in their camp, then it won't work.
Hmm, that's a pity.
You mentioned
I'm not.
that we need it would be useful to have the Amethyst Academy on our side.
Yes.
So it would be an option to help them, but if we do that, first of all, we're gonna kill innocent people. Second of all, we're not gonna be able to help here.
We could
And
help here. No, we could help here, then do that. But you're right, it would kill. Like, are you willing to sacrifice the brainwashed people of the cult to ensure you have a strong ally against this invading army?
I have my convictions, but I think that is also a question that befalls to our regent queen. She will have to make a decision on that. We're going to have to ask her. I think, regardless of the choice that we do, that bomb for the people near the meteor can wait, I'd imagine. What I would like you to do is, if this is what we're going forward with, you can be the liaison. You know them a bit, you know us. You can be the liaison, give them the message that we are willing to work together with them, see what they propose. If it's not completely out of reason, I'd say join them. If they ask you to join with them on the assault on the gate, go ahead, help them out.
You want
Clearing
to
that.
risk our lives in a full frontal battle.
Well, let's see what they have to offer first. And of course, if you don't want to, you're not sworn to neither the paladins nor us. Can't force you.
Would you, if their terms are favorable, would you also commit hooded lanterns that assault?
Yes, depending on the strategy and the approach. Yes, we will join in.
Right. Nessa, are you about to say something?
yeah, with the I kind of have been sworn in to be a servant of the city, so you know.
You're committed. You're committed.
I'm committed, yeah.
Uh, well, we do have the steward of Drakkenheim on our side.
Were you gonna say Gotham?
I was
just-
my mind was thinking too, like
I was about to say steward. I was about to say steward of Gondor, but no.
Oh,
Gondor, oh,
Gondor.
yeah.
Oh, right, because that is.
That's not
like-
one on one on my side though.
wrong fantasy. Okay.
Did you go
Oh.
jumping off any ledges?
Cliffs.
Uh, should we go? Should we go talk to, I guess, the paladin? See what their thoughts are and what their plans are, and
Yeah,
possibly.
but yeah, let's just. They're probably gonna go soon, so let's just quickly go there, offer our help in the name of the Hooded Lanterns, and see what they have to say. If they say fight with us on the front lines, if they say do something else, we'll see.
Yeah, and before we go, let's try and let's wait on Elodie to get back before we.
Lord Commander, where's Oscar?
Oscar is downstairs doing his research and offering what help he can on the Queen.
I'd like to see him.
Sure, you know where to go. Go right ahead.
Let's go.
Also, before we go and do our stuff, that ranger guy that came back a while ago, what was he called?
Rolf.
Rolf. Is he okay?
Well, he is now again. He turned out he was captured by the Queen of Thieves and held in one of her prisons. But apparently, there was a bit of a fight that was held that was quite a spectacle in their, what did they call it again? Fighting pits. Um, some of the guards went to have a look over there as well, and that's when he made his escape. He was roughed up, but he made it. He's a good soldier.
That
Yeah,
He's
wasn't the
been
story.
himself lately.
Sorry,
Has he
That wasn't the
been
story he said
himself
though.
lately?
He
I'd say so. Yeah.
the story he gave though was he gave us was he was a survivor of a Garmir attack.
Well, he's had several Garmir attacks, but that was not where he came in for. Like he came from the Queen.
Because you
Gave
see,
us a good bit of information on her too.
we've had a lot of run-ins with shape changers recently.
Mhm.
So that makes mysteriously appearing people just a bit suspicious, especially when they're alone or only in a small group.
Do you have ways to tell?
I don't.
Uh, is it do doppelgangers? If they look like
you can't tell.
maybe is it maybe a mirror?
Mm-mm.
No, that's a
There's
different.
not-
If only that would be so cool.
As far as I'm aware, there's
Um,
quite literally no way of telling.
Something that might help. Does your Do the Hooded Lanterns know anything about someone called the Pale Man?
Mm. I've heard stories, but I'm not sure what and how. This is supposedly some sort of a magician or wizard or sorcerer or something like that.
Yeah, because Rolf went to us and quite directly asked about the Pale Man and connections. And the only time I've heard about that since then was from someone from the Queen of Thieves. So I feel like you should be really careful with what you mention near Rolf and what he sees around here
Mm.
and where he goes.
Well, if you run into him, have a talk with him, straighten it out, see if you can confirm any of your suspicions, but I'll be careful. Thank you.
Okay, let's go. Let's go see how Oscar's doing.
If you go downstairs, Oscar will be on behind his desk writing things. Oh, hey,
Any chairs around the desk? Extras? Or
sure.
Totally will sit straight across from him.
Oh, hey there, Tony.
There's a couple of things I want to know,
There's a couple of things I want to know. The pursuit of knowledge never stops, does it?
but mine
What
are
do you
more
wanna know?
pressing.
Oh, my.
What's the last
Tell
thing
me.
you remember before we found?
I remember that I was working on my research. You guys had just left. Um, oh, I took a vial of blood from, what's her name?
Ability.
Yes.
What was your intentions with the blood?
She has genetic mutations that I'd like to consider. Does she still have those mutations?
Yes.
Good. I'd like to perhaps like ask her for some more. I always need like some more blood with that. But I'm looking at how the mutation affects the blood cells, especially, and he goes off on like a medical rant.
It totally puts his arm like flat on the table. Presents it as well. Scales and everything up the. I want you to take my blood because whoever was in your stead has taken my blood for.
Oh,
I want to know everything about what you can find. Possibly.
well, if you're certain, I can always use more test material. Let me get my kid out, and he will draw some blood from you.
More.
What?
I want you to have more to work with.
Okay. Guess I can do one more dose. Make me a Constitution saving throw. That was actually what I was thinking of. You feel woozy,
Figured.
unless you're going to rest quite soon after this. All of your saving throws will be with disadvantage for today.
Well, I am low on hit points already from that fight in this. It's up to the rest of them. Yeah. He's got to withdraw his arm as well.
I mean, as far as I understood, the assault on the gate should be today.
Probably
today.
Within a day.
within
think was-
24 hours,
yeah.
but that is something you would want to check with them.
Yeah.
Swerving
Oscar,
a
how's
little.
the?
Oh, sorry.
You can no sense. Go ahead.
Swerving a little bit in the chair now. Sitting like folding his hand like fingers. Now, the magical abilities of the haze combined with spellcast.
Mm.
And then he presents the other hand as well, the glowing shard ring. How do I manipulate it into my spell?
It's difficult, but I've tried a couple of things. It seems very potent. The nature of the haze just reacts to magic in a very interesting way, almost like it's raw energy. And it either changes or it enhances magic, is what I noticed.
The
Now,
shard
the
in my
enhancement is
ring.
great.
The shard in my ring absorbed.
Mm. It takes a good look at it. Okay. It doesn't look different, but
It doesn't feel different either. But I wasn't the only one that.
may I? And he like just touches the crystal with his finger, like for a second. Yeah, still has the property to try and get into your skin. No, that hasn't changed. Huh. I'd be very careful. This is mostly uncharted waters in terms of magic.
Why I'm asking you.
I only know so much. I had a colleague of mine once who, God, this would be right up his alley.
Who?
His name was Friedrich. He was he was scary even by my standards, but you know, he dabbled a bit in necromancy. But you'd be surprised how close necromancy is to the magic that the haze produces.
He dabbled. Or yeah.
If you have any. If
Necromancy, you say.
Yeah,
Barlett an hour from now is going. Maybe there's still hope.
If you have notes on the magical properties of the haze and combining it with casting, I'll take them with.
I have one that well, I haven't tried it out much, but I mean, if you want to be my field tester, I'll give you this one. And he hands you a piece of paper upon which is some description of what seems to be magic. But you notice that there is indeed a delirium component to it. Treat this carefully.
I'll return it to you.
All right. You get a new spell, and you know which one.
It's almost like I have it already.
Yes.
With that, he's gonna sit back in the chair and just try to regain his composure. He's visibly like swerving a little bit.
Sure.
Oscar, how's the queen? Things are moving pretty fast, as you can imagine. How's the research of the queen doing?
Well, as we would always say, there's some good news and there's some bad. The good thing is that her mind isn't too addled. I mean, I don't know how she was before, but she seems pretty clear headed. The bad thing is that that whole change of look thing, yeah, that's going to be tricky to reverse. I'm working on it, but there is a slim chance. that we're going to have to accept that this is the new queen. I don't know if she's ready to accept it, but it is a reality. But that's what I'm working on right now. At least she seems to be mostly here.
All right. Is there any I guess there's no possibility of you making inoculations right now, is there?
I can make some if you'd like, but it'll take a while.
That's what I figured. Okay, well, guess totally. How you feeling?
He hesitates a little bit, and then his head just like slowly turns around to look up at him. Fine. He's
Right about
really,
now,
he's
would you
really
get-
not fine.
Right about
want
now,
some-
would you get that message?
No, we're not.
No.
We're not
It's-
an
it's still-
hour.
No. Totally. You want something to help your blood sugar.
Very.
No.
No. Okay. All right, Oscar. Good seeing you.
Yeah. Good luck out there, whatever you guys are going to do. Don't die, please.
Before we go, I'd like to go see where how the queen's doing, like in person.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you go down the hall to one of the cells, you can see that one of the doors is like slightly open, like it's not closed. You open that up, Lenore is in there, working on her nails.
Your Majesty.
Yeah, she is.
Ah, yes, my saviors. Enter.
Okay. So we came to speak to the Lord Commander, and I just thought check on see how you're faring here. I know the accommodations aren't to a royal standard, but here we are.
They are subpar, but they're safe. They're relatively clean, and for what it's worth, it's less damp than the grottos were. I'm content for now.
Good. We've been discussing with the Lord Commander some possibilities for um, getting into the city, having more than just one gate.
Yes. It seems that all of my gates have been taken away from me, bar one. The city guard hasn't really kept their end of the deal as they should have. But I understand that must be very hard out there, from what I hear. Still, my city must be returned to me and my family. So that must be done post haste.
got a got a contact over near the castle. It's pretty grisly over there. Um, I know
Well,
that's a
that-
priority of yours, but
That could be a good thing. That means that all of the grisly things, as you call it, are kept outside. Maybe the castle itself is still blissfully safe.
perhaps, perhaps, um, perhaps. Mm, I know that's a priority of yours. Just thought
Very
I'd
much
give
so.
you-
I'd like to see my husband again.
I agree. I agree. Um,
I'd
We've
also
got
like
s-
to see your husband again, says Nabarlin.
That's all I like to see. Your husband. I agree. Well, trying to keep the royal family, we had a whole, we just, Barlin's not saying this, but he is thinking.
I
We just got a
know, I
fucking-
know.
We got a fucking letter that they're trying to overthrow the royal family for some theocracy.
Right.
Okay, well, we've got some work to do. Just want to check and make sure that you're faring well.
I am. So you can go about your business. I am sure that it's very important. My Lord Commander and his subjugates inform me that there is a bit of an issue with the armies of Illyria. They have come to our aid, is what I understood.
They've come to besiege.
they've said they've come to your aid. It's questionable, very questionable if that's the actual intent.
They are always questionable. They are from Illyria, after all.
Of course.
So, Your Highness, Atoli's like swaying a little bit. What's your take on blowing up said cathedral and the army from Illyria?
Blowing up the cathedral. You mean St. Vitruvius?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's about time we put something modern over there. I don't care much for the flame, but it seems that the people do. And I was once told that I have to keep that in mind. So, in that regard, perhaps we should safeguard the cathedral if we can. Then again, casualties do fall when a city is under a siege. And make no mistake, the meteor right now is keeping our city in just that predicament indeed. Um, I stand neutral. Are
Uh,
Your,
you trying
your
to
Majesty,
ask my permission for something?
Your Majesty, there's might be a possibility.
as
The Alchemist,
Nibalan fumbles for the words, Atoli's getting.
that I know the Alchemist Academy has developed a weapon that reacts with the haze that can cause a lot of damage. Um,
The Amethyst Academy have been loyal friends to our family for decades. I'd imagine that they have nothing but the best intent for us, and this is something that can't be said of these soldiers and paladins that they call themselves from Illyria. I trust the Amethyst Academy more.
they've asked us to use the weapon at the meteor site, um, which in of itself maybe is a big deal, but the problem is a lot of your subjects have been brainwashed to follow a false cult there to worship the meteor. Doing so would kill them all.
Well, that certainly is a difficult decision. I it would make one wonder why one would worship that which has destroyed the city 15 years ago. It's interesting how some people work, right? That which once destroyed one's livelihood now becomes the pinnacle, apparently, of all that is good and holy to them.
My queen, there's still no evidence that the people that go in and mutate themselves worship this fallen star or whatever ever comes back out again. I'd argue the army from Illyria is, should I say, a more priority target.
I would say the same. After all, those who mutate don't necessarily always become a threat, do they?
No, they just die.
Oh, do they?
Apparently.
Not everyone. Not everyone that changes dies.
Totally.
But
Think about your trunk. Anyway, um, the question we have here though is the bomb only works within the haze, so any use of it would have to be within the haze. I'm not sure how much the city guard has filled you in on the extent of the, I guess, impact of the meteor, but
I know that my entire city has been bathed in it. Yes.
right now the academy wants us to use it on the meteor. Uh, if we were to use it somewhere else, I think we could feasibly convince them to let us take the weapon and use it somewhere else. At least not tell them we're using it somewhere else. The issue is that would probably destroy any sort of relationship we have. On the flip side, if we use it as they ask, I think they could be counted on for any sort of um, alliance against a possible invading army.
Or we could go with option three.
the Amethyst Academy is not here to fight or do anything. They're just here to study. They don't
What's
align
option
themselves
three?
with anyone.
What's option three?
Oh, well, they do align themselves with me. They still have a tower they'd like to get into, and once Drakkenheim is firmly within my family's grasp again, I'd imagine that they would want to have access to the inscrutable tower or whatever other tower they would like to build there. Ignoring my family means disbarment from my city for eternity, and I'm pretty sure they don't want that, so don't worry about the politics. That is for me. The third option, if you have this bomb, there is a priority target that you'd like to use this on, perhaps. I have been told by my Lord Commander that someone has been using my title a little too frivolously in the city.
Wait, what?
Bring that shit to Buckle Down Row and blow it sky high.
Is that what you say?
No. Hidden Pearl actually says, you're referring to the self-proclaimed Queen of Thieves.
Indeed.
That is
Imagine
the whole-
that Imagine that we are gone for a couple of years in hiding, as one would call it, and some two-bit criminal stands up, proclaims herself queen, rallies up all the bandits in the city, congregates them into an army, and then has the audacity to say that that is the right way to rule this city. It is not, and I am here to prove her wrong, and you have just given me a weapon.
Atoli scuffs, still woozy and everything. Eh, well, isn't that the same thing Mercy just did?
Yes, with the difference being that I have a legitimate claim to the throne, and she does not.
But didn't she just illegitimize it?
She said so, yes.
Exactly.
Is everything true if it's on a piece of paper? Because then I got a couple of things to write down.
Yeah. Just because she's
I'm getting such a petty bitch vibe from this now. It's Jesus Christ.
a totally understand this is a little out of your realm here, but
He's
a
now
foreign
he's now
nation-
like legitimately leaning against the wall to stay.
a foreign nation, not illegitimize. It's let's just say uh, acquainted nations.
No, but an army versus a no army kind of, cements that.
Well, they haven't invaded yet.
They're at the gates. I'm sorry, just
See, this is where I'm at. I'm no strategist, but I understand simple things of warfare. If I was an invading army and I would be blown up by a bomb,
But we haven't
that
told
w-
them.
I know. But if that would happen, I would send word back to my commander,
Who's
and they
gonna
would send an even larger army.
Who's gonna send word back if they're all blown up?
There'll be
al-
survivors.
There's always one. And Illyria has probably a larger army than what they sent over here. I hope for them at least. The other way around, if they are defeated in battle due to unfortunate circumstances, that could be a failed campaign. And then it brings us the question whether or not you want to spend more forces on that or just let bygones be bygones. Conversely, with this queen, she is centered in this city. Blowing her up removes one issue from the equation. No, I have my mindset pretty much. I'd like that. Yes. You go and inquire more about this bomb. You don't have it on you, do you?
Uh, we don't tend to carry high explosives with us
So
regularly. No.
you're all for blowing up the innocent people that have sided with the queen for the time being because of lack of better options?
If you side with the Queen of Thieves, you're not innocent.
Criminals and ne'er wells,
And traitors.
and traitors. I think we have some legwork to do. Page.
Discord freaking out for anyone else?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Give one second. And that fixes things. There we go.
Yep.
Continue.
Beautiful.
See, I think we got some legwork to do. We'll keep you and the Lord Commander apprised of the progress.
Please do. Oh, and please do inquire with the Amethyst Academy if you don't fully understand the effects of the bomb. I mean, it sounds like you do, but I have a heart. And I don't want to blow up too many people collaterally. So make sure that you understand what this bomb really does, how big it is, how dangerous. If this is all clear to you, then I'll trust your judgment. I want to make sure that it does what it does and nothing more.
Will do.
It struggles to bite back a remark.
I am so
You,
curious as to what the remark is.
About her having a heart.
Yeah.
Actually,
Say
with your
it.
permission, we will take our leave as Timberland puts his mouth over Fritz, his hand over Fritz's mouth.
His mouth over Fritz's goodness.
Oh my.
All right,
Ooh,
boy.
this
You
went
guys get
like
freaky
Elodie's
around
out.
here.
Elodie's out for one session, and things just fucking
You
devolve.
guys get freaky.
Jeez.
With your permission, we're gonna
Pulls
go.
him in.
Come here, you little shit. I've been waiting to do this.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Not belongs to only one.
My heart belongs to only one. Your patron, your warlock patron.
No, that's his mind. That's his mind.
It's Fizzle.
Heart and soul.
So do we leave?
Now, has it been an hour?
I'd say just
We
about.
end. We end with the knowledge.
Yeah. Good. I'm like, oh, it's like Ellie's made it to the guys. Ellie's made it to the manor. She sees it. She's gonna try and sneak her way in.
And then 2 minutes later. No. There's dragons. Bro.
Roll.
Hey, guys.
How's it going? You holding up pretty well?
Yeah, I heard some talk about maybe having to go and fight for the gate and whatnot. I'm pretty stoked.
Good. Yeah, you recovering? I heard you said you were you survived a Garmier attack. When you got here,
Yeah.
Any leftover injuries from that?
Well, no, everything has been pretty like healing up. I must have been very lucky.
What's your knowledge on the band of thieves across the city?
You mean the Queen of Thieves?
Yeah.
Well, back when I was captured, I heard I heard a lot from them, like when they were walking back and forth. But gosh, they're really smart. Like they are trying to very slowly take over the city. But their queen must be like a very smart lady. Like they're very pacing like this thing.
Or is she just well informed?
I mean, one leads to another, obviously, doesn't it?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Anything new? Any juicy details that you guys are into?
If only we were actually hoping that we could find some juicy details while we were here.
Oh, boring.
Well, Rolf, I'll leave you be. It seems like you're busy.
Yeah,
What's
I was just
Rolf-
about to go. I was just about to go and check up on the queen. Like someone needs to like bring her food and whatnot.
I'm sure there's someone else who could do that. You don't need to bore yourself with that.
Oh, I'd love to. I like there's something special about like being able to bring food to such a royalty. I'm so glad that we have her back.
Does he sound sincere on this? I'd like to insight or
Yeah, roll me an insight check.
it's with disadvantage though.
Can Nespip as
I'll do
well
it too.
because this.
Because
I'm
he
doing it
he
because
sounds stupidly happy about this. Like
Um,
I'm using Flash of Genius to give myself another +5, so it's
so that's a
19.
The rest of you, you're like, he seems to be very happy about this. Nespip, you catch the one thing that the rest doesn't. A hint of like a little smile that just makes all of this a little different. He's very happy.
Ooh, happy.
Should I go for his knee?
Go first.
Go for the crotch.
Rolf, I feel like you're really happy about knowing about the queen and seeing her.
I am. I am. Gosh, I'd like to know. I know it's not my prerogative, you know. I'm only a guy, you know, but I'd like to know.
I'm
the queen.
only one man.
You tell some other people also, so they might be happy as well.
I guess it's a group thing, right? Like we all did this together, you know, for Drakkenheim.
With which group? And he's getting out of his hammer.
Nabarlin,
Totally reaches out to touch his shoulder as like have it hold like pretending it's like to steady himself a little bit. Like
Which mine or
no, Rolf.
Y- just you're small.
Oh right.
Yeah, I also forgot all the time.
It's like just holding against his like hip then or something. Like what?
I can just imagine you
pant
just
leg.
standing him next to him like a rhesus monkey,
It's
like,
like,
that. You know, like-
Nabarlin
Yeah,
looks
no,
over at
against his hip. Sorry.
Nabarlin looks at Nespip. So Nabarlin didn't pick up on anything.
I feel like he's not telling us everything. A lot of things don't really add up with him, and he seems really happy about the queen. Really happy. I haven't.
What's wrong with me being happy? Like, you know, you guys shouldn't get aggressive over this.
Would it be right now if we heard about the dragon just before? Would it be about now that she's
You have a reason why you're asking this, so sure, let's see where you're going with this.
So it
Let's
is?
do this. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? In that case,
Yeah.
as Nabarlin looks over and kind of shakes his head, she didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Atoli is unable to control his emotions for the time being. Sends a shocking grasp through.
Cool. Okay. Let go ahead and attack. Give me 1 second. I quickly need to check something.
Rolf has commoner stats.
Oh, that's what I need to check.
What are his stats? How many hit points?
You go ahead. Make an attack roll.
It's still an attack roll, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no. 14.
14.
That doesn't
though.
hit.
That's fine.
That doesn't hit?
Nope.
Oh no.
How does Rolf react?
I mean, it doesn't hit, so.
No, but like you'll
it's
see
Fine,
it
you
gets
can
char-
try to
it's
attack
charged.
him,
It's
yeah.
it's definitely charged.
Yeah. The funny thing is, he doesn't react as much to the fact that you did that as much as the fact that you said she didn't make it.
Mm,
You see a genuine concern on his face. He's like, "Who didn't make it? Elodie?
Is
Where is she?"
Rolf my true love?
At this point, Fritz is poking Atoli for his money.
God! It's been 2 seconds!
It takes
You
a couple of
are
minutes, but he does pay you.
terrible.
I look over at Nespip.
Wow.
Wait, where is Elodie?
Well, I don't think that matters anymore.
Nobody
Yeah.
does. Where is she?
I don't think you should know.
Wait, hold up. Like even Woozy and everything's like, why does it matter?
Because I'd like to know.
Yeah, no.
She seemed like such a sweet girl.
No.
Mm.
Like
Get your name out of my mouth, bitch.
he's still visibly upset from earlier, and now Woozy making poor judgments, can't control his emotions. Like that is not an acceptable answer. I just want to know.
Nabarlin
Nesmith
whistles.
goes for the kneecap.
Okay,
Actually,
no,
I want to
project.
do something
Kneecap.
if you don't mind.
Yes.
Kneecap.
Okay,
Go
here's
ahead.
the thing first.
Fritz will just put his hand on this man's shoulder. Do you mind coming with me for a second? I think we need to talk a bit more private.
Sure, let's go into the mess hall, which is currently empty.
No, let me do something.
Oh.
And Fritz will do 2 things. First, he'll use his bonus action to activate his elemental gift, and then he'll use his action to cast Dimension Door to try to bring Rolf with him.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Fritz! Who are you?
Does he
Are we
resist?
losing 2 party members today?
He's 100% going to try and resist you.
Okay, no, he has to be willing, so that's why I'm asking him to come
Okay.
with me. So he does
Oh,
not?
he wants to walk along with you. When he sees you going to be hoogly boogly, he's going to resist.
No,
Wiggly
he's
wiggly.
he's saying like I want to do something. Do you mind? That's basically what I'm trying to do here. Like, let's do
Who
something.
are you? You sneaky, sneaky boy.
Sure, why not? Let's do this.
Okay. Because let me double
Hoisted
check.
by my own petard. That's clever wordplay. I'll grant.
Very
that.
good
That's funny.
wordplay.
Yeah.
It's actually very simple what I'm gonna do. I just need to find the notes that I did on something we discussed a while back.
Oh.
Are you evil? What the fuck's
Very clever wordplay.
happening?
Okay, I can't find it, but I think it was like 330 feet. So yeah, Fritz will teleport them 330 feet up
500.
and 50 feet to the side.
Oh,
Okay.
up.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And well, now they're about 330 feet above Drakkenheim. That should be
Yes.
about in the safe corridor we discussed.
Yes.
And well, Fritz can fly. That's why he activated his ability as a bonus action.
Yes.
Rolf shouldn't be able
Oh.
to.
No, he can't.
So I assume he is plummeting to his death right now.
Are
You
you gonna
let
like?
go?
You're not gonna like save him or whatever?
No, I
You're not gonna
literally had my
threaten
hand
him?
like on his shoulder, so I'm not.
Oh,
don't think
you're
I
gonna
can
grab
hold him.
Okay.
It's not sure you can't hold them.
Okay. Yeah.
It's an insane way to kill someone.
Let me check one thing. Okay.
Oh my god, Fritz is insane.
I love Fritz.
That's way better than the kneecap.
I'm gonna send you a message, Fritz,
Okay.
because you're the only one that sees this.
Everybody else is like, what the fuck did he go? Did they go?
I mean, that looks very suspicious. Like
Yep.
He turns
you're
into a
confronting a
doppelganger
suspect,
right
and Fritz
before he
just
dies.
take him away.
Yeah.
And then he comes falling down like.
No, that's why I went 50 feet to the side.
I know,
So
I know.
he'll
But we can
splat
still.
probably like right outside the.
I was about to say
garrison.
we can still hear him come down.
Technically, if I can see him, I could try to cast Featherfall, but that's like, if you don't expect it, no.
Well, that depends if he screams on his descent or not.
Even then, I think that goes way fast.
Terminal velocity.
Okay, no, there's nothing I can do about that. Okay. Perception.
Yes.
Wait, perception 15.
That makes it. You get one more detail.
All right. Fritz will dimension door basically back. Maybe a few feet off the ground because it's a bit hard to gauge the distances correctly.
Sure.
What did you do? Where did you take him? What happened?
I want to make sure that he's a doppelganger, and now I know, and he knows magic.
Oh, where is he?
He got away.
Wait, what?
I took him up there to have a more private talk and have a bit more leverage, but he just got away from me.
How did he get away from
That's
you
my
in
boss.
the air?
The same way we got there.
Oh. I don't think a ranger, like, knowing that much magic, he probably wouldn't be a ranger with the Hooded Lanterns, I assume.
Here's
I saw
hate
his
to-
face
this-
change.
Okay,
is
yeah.
all-
Then.
This
He's
is all a
obviously a-
fun. This is all a fun exercise. You can't teleport outside from inside the haze to outside the haze.
Correct.
And how did he do a dimension door to outside the haze?
He
He
didn't
didn't.
do it to outside. It's just 500 feet, so he's somewhere within a 500 feet circle on the ground.
No, I'm talking about like how did you? You said you went above the where it was clear, where you're flying.
I went between like the thunderclouds and the stuff above. There's
Yeah.
there's
So
like
okay.
dangerous,
so
hazardous area.
So for the sandwich that you have above you, there is like normal haze, then there is a layer of deep haze, then there is another thin layer of normal haze, and then there's thunderclouds, which you really don't want to go through.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's kind of the sandwich. Within that, you can teleport if you're inside of it. If you're outside, you can't teleport in, and the other way around, you can't.
Gotcha. Okay. So you went to that little layer between the two. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know of that existence because of the clock tower.
Oh well, at least we know he was a doppelganger. I
I'm not
appreciate
too
the
sure,
gumption.
but I think for a moment he looked like the Queen of Thieves. But I might be wrong, and I was very surprised. So take that with a grain of salt. And he's a shape changer, so what do I know at this point?
Should we quickly before we go? We should really go, but should we just tell Lord Commander, hey, be careful about new people coming in?
Yep.
I mean, we should tell them that Rolf is obviously a doppelganger.
That he's gone.
That as well.
The brother's gonna walk straight back in. Fritz, are you coming?
Yes.
Lord Commander, shuts the door. Might want to hear this.
Yeah.
That fellow that we talked about, who came back from the Queen of Thieves, he was a doppelganger, like we suspected. And he got away.
How did you find out?
We have our ways, but I saw him change before he teleported away.
Okay. But he got away.
Yes.
At least he isn't in the camp anymore. All right, I'll put out instructions for everyone else to really keep that in mind.
You
But
can't be you.
Keep
you
in
can't
mind
trust
about what
yeah.
he knew. So that information might be out already. Or it definitely is.
We're keeping a lot of things silent, but I'll keep that in mind.
He knew about the Queen.
And where she was. Exactly in the camp. He even
That's
mentioned
true.
bringing food to her. Or that he wanted to bring food to her.
Rolf, every once in a while, has helped out with bringing the queen some food. Yes.
You
Yeah,
should
just be
change
careful.
You should change the location where she's in.
Mm.
Because if that's the spell that I think it is, he can't just get in there. Unless you have some specific wards against that.
We
In
don't.
which case,
We have.
Barlin runs down there now.
If you go down there, both Oscar and Lenora are still there.
Okay. That's back. I had to check. Nabarlin's not magic, so he says if it works like that's why he's like, oh shit, and so he runs down there.
We will relocate them as best as we can. This will not do. Thank you. You've provided us a service.
We do provide excellent service.
Yeah, but let's head out before they try to
Yeah.
invade the city without us.
Yeah. Don't want to miss the war.
Well, you guys.
let the siblings know about my death.
Well, you guys
I
went
mean, the Queen
in
apparently knows.
and did all that. It totally would have actually gone outside.
Hang on, totally before we go
Okay.
to that, because that is a good question. Do you guys let the twins know?
Yeah, I guess Nabarlin will. I guess I'll go up there and let him know that I'll let them know. It's like I just I just got word to Elodie that she didn't make it. Petra.
Petra will remain completely silent. But you will see that she is emotionally struggling with that message. And she will take a moment to walk off by herself.
I nod over here and go. And totally, you said you already went outside?
Yeah, so about the same time you're breaking the news to I think the twins, basically. Uh Atoli's gonna be like loudly screaming in mixture of both pain and anger from outside. And
Oh no.
the guards from up the tower would probably have seen the Shadowhound as well. And emotionally, Atoli's going to throw a fireball directly at it, which would probably lick up the walls of the garrison, but scarcely escape it.
You're gonna light the garrison fire.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Okay, mister.
I mean, technically, it doesn't hit anyone but the Shadowhound.
Yeah. Did you roll for an attack?
Yeah, no, it's fireball. So I mean, I've already put it down,
Oh, I need to.
but
Yeah. And the shadow is not gonna do a saving throw there.
no, because even as the whole area erupts in like obviously a fireball explosion, and as things catch on fire and smoke dies down and everything, the
It's
hound is
standing.
still gonna be sitting there, just sitting and staring. And he'll drop to his
Saddest thing I've ever heard. I'm
Aw.
so sorry.
I think.
In that case,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll say as he walks out, I guess Ron's going to put his hand on his shoulder and totally will feel a sense of calm come over him.
I'm not
Okay.
sure that would actually help or actually affect him.
All he has, though. Right. What are you saying?
And Fritz will put a hand on his shoulder and just go, there are better ways to deal with grief over a lost bet.
You jerk. You absolute douche. Oh my god.
See, I love it. Totally probably hates that and will
Totally-
respond.
yeah,
No,
totally
he'll
will, yeah.
turn his head just sideways, not even look at him. Like, I'm not signing my soul over to a deity.
Oh shit.
Okay, there's apparently more to this than I thought.
And Barry, what are you about to say?
I was about to say that I think this is a good moment to call it for today.
Yep.
Yep. So let's call it
Alright.
here.
Dramatic,
have work to do.
dramatical, emotional cliffhanger.
That was quite a session. Yeah. Ex Elodie. You're you got some homework.
Yep.
Yep.
Yippers.
One more thing, I'd like to retcon with your permission for all of you. I mentioned that the paladins are going to charge the walls within 24 hours. With your permission, I'd like to extend that deadline a little bit because it isn't too pivotal that it happens within 24 hours. But what is important, I think, is with so many things that you guys have to unravel and whatnot. I don't want to put like unnecessary stress on you. Like you need to do it. Like stress is great in a game like this. Like you need to do something, but this isn't pivotal that it does happen within 24 hours. With your permission, I'd like to give you a little bit more breathing room so you have a bit more time to, like, if you still want to go forward with this, that's great. But it's not like you have to rush to get there, talk, and get to that gate. It's just one of the things that is going to be very pressing right now. But I'll extend that 24-hour to a little bit more, if that's okay with you guys.
I'm gonna be totally honest. We've kind of been running around the last couple of sessions without really doing anything, so yeah.
Yeah, it's like the third time in 2 days that we are at the garrison. So
I don't mind. I
give
don't
me a
mind
bit
the.
of time.
I don't mind the consequences of the stress either.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you would, why don't you say 2 days? How about that? We'll get 2 days. Give us. I guess that seems more reasonable. I mean, within a day. I mean, how the fuck is he gonna know it's within a day? You say,
Well, let me put it this way. Let's not let's not set it in stone that it's 24 hours like like clock ticking. It's
Yeah.
just like this is going to happen soon. So if you guys want in, you want to talk with the paladins, etc. But I want to make sure that because of like if there is a distraction, if there is one more like detour that you do, that you don't miss the boat. That's like I don't want to give you that stress.
Yeah.
But it should be top of mind for like the next session or so.
You know what
Fair.
would be the funniest thing? If I
What?
came back as a paladin.
Oh,
One of the
I
guys,
just talk
like,
so much shit about them, and then I just come back as like a dumbass
hey
paladin.
guys,
Just a himbo. Hey guys.
I'm here to break shit.
My name's Brody. Fucking Brody. Oh, that's the most
Brody.
white boy name ever. Oh my god, I can't.
Mm.
All right.
Does that amuse you, GA?
That is freaking funny.
so dumb.
Thank you again for a very, very fun session. If you guys are okay with
Sorry
it, I'd
for
like to
the
have.
emotional damage.
No, that was
Yeah.
cool. If you can give me a moment with Elodie, so I can quickly work out that part of the story. Then I want to thank all of you for a wonderful session once again, and I will see you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Well, it happened. We lost our first player. Thank you so much for hanging out with this rather emotional episode. Thank you so much for being around, and I will see you all the next time. Doodles.